Peacock? Or
Yeah, actually, for this game, it's on all. I think multiple broadcasters. So if you got like
okay.
USA or whatever, it should be live.
Okay. Let me try Hulu. See if they might have it.
Oh, I'm a little nervous, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little nervous.
Dude, I am so excited. I feel like I've been completely detached from club football for like 10 days. I have no idea what's happened. Like I didn't watch any midweek. I know, I was following along on my phone, but we had like a conference for my job, so it
Yeah,
was like impossible to like sneak, you know what I mean? So I didn't watch any of the games. I didn't watch this morning because I forced myself to sleep in. I didn't watch last weekend because we were too busy like shooting content for like other stuff. Like I had my Turkish buddy come on.
I saw
Um,
that.
had a ton of like little events I had to go to. I am so detached right now. I'm like, who is winning? Why are they winning? You
Bro,
know what I mean?
it's the craziest. Well, one, this week was insane, but I think November was actually the craziest month of results I've seen in a long time. Like so many goals, so many upsets. I mean, never did I think I'd see City on the run of form that they're on.
Yeah, dude.
Villa out shooting them 22-2, whatever it may have been. I mean, I don't know, man. It's wild right now. Wild times.
Yeah, which is why I was like, we need to get back to it. We need to get back to it. Like international is great. I love it, but yeah.
Nah, man, the Copa America draw was actually really good. It was long. They drew that thing out though, bro. I was watching for 20 minutes and I was like, all
Oh
right,
wait,
can we
dude.
just get to the draw? Like, I'm down for Capitan to do his dance and show
Yeah.
off his stuff as the mascot. But let's get to the draw, man.
Yeah. I was trying to watch the opening ceremony type part on my phone because I was at the conference. So we had happy hours afterwards. I couldn't get away. But I stopped before any of like the groups were revealed. So that's why when we did the reaction, it was like truly blind. Like I had the only thing I knew going into the video, which this was so annoying that this popped up, but
Yeah.
I like accidentally opened Instagram for a split
Uh
millisecond, my personal Instagram, and it was like I just saw the Mexican logo and like a big ass Jamaican flag, and I was like, "Oh shit!" So I like closed it immediately. Like immediately, it could have said like Mexico announces friendly with Jamaica. I mean, it could have said anything, but I just saw those two logos and I was like, God damn it, we got Jamaica. I was like, all right, well, hopefully the pot two, pot three are not that bad. And then
yeah.
I feel like we ended up getting a hard group. I'm gonna be real.
Nah, honestly, bro, it's tough. Like I don't want to, I don't. In other years, previous years, I wouldn't have been that nervous about this draw for Mexico. I think
Oh
it's so
yeah,
50-50 though. So
yeah,
50-50. Like the opening match will be crucial for
yeah,
Mexico.
dude. If
And US, honestly, on home soil, if they don't go through,
embarrassing,
massive failure. Massive failure. It's
no,
not even debatable.
no, yeah,
Not
like
even debatable. The
disband
Uruguay
the
game,
team.
whatever. People will say, oh, they got Uruguay. They also got Bolivia, right? They also got Panama. I mean,
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm not saying either of those are a walk in the park. You and I both know it's not, but
Yeah,
it's just, bro, they gotta. I don't know. On home soil, even the Uruguay game shouldn't be just a straightforward walk in the park for them. US needs to make that as difficult as possible on home soil.
correct.
So we'll see. I don't know, man. I'm believe it or not, I'm actually more nervous for the US than I am for Mexico.
That's crazy. Let's talk about it. Why? We got a little time before this game kicks off. Why?
Um, because we only know how to win on home soil. Just I don't know what the stats are, but away, US is atrocious. I don't know if you take a look at that record. It's actually you might have done a video on this or
Yeah,
mentioned it
yeah,
before. It's
yeah.
terrible.
It's
And we're playing
terrible.
this on home soil, and that's great, but the competition is real. I don't know if US is ready for CONMEBOL teams. Whereas, like, I don't know with Mexico, it's just like Mexico feels like a wild card team right now. Like
Yeah,
in less than 6 months, they could figure some things out. They know. I think they know how to win in more than one way. The US to
I
me is
agree.
just not. I just don't have the confidence. They could go out there, win 2 out of the 3, make it into the next round, and my fear is that will be enough. That's going to be enough. Complacency will kind of set in. Like, oh, I remember in the World Cup them drawing to England and a lot of fans walking away with the moral victory. I didn't see it that way.
No,
We I don't think it's fair to how good this team is to look at it that way.
agreed.
So, but I have a fear that's what's going to happen. And then what happened in the World Cup, right? We got clapped by the Netherlands. I think if we
Hmm.
draw, and I don't know how much Brazil is going to figure it out before Copa America, but if we draw Brazil in the quarterfinals, to bow out on home soil before the semifinal in a Copa America where so much was given to the U.S., I don't know. It's just Berhalter at that point to me would have to go. Anything short of the semifinal. And I think that we have to really ask ourselves if this is what type of football we want to be playing at the end of the World Cup.
I need to look at the knockouts, like how that would go down. Like, if the U.S. finishes first or second, who do they face? I need to look at that before I speak on it further. But I feel like the U.S. probably will make a semifinal and then get murdered. It's kind of like I'm talking like a 3-0 semifinal defeat. And then that will be enough in U.S. soccer's mind to keep Greg Berhalter. I feel like the players and the media, which are very friendly and protective towards this team at times, will say, that was good. What else can you expect? It's a young team. I can't wait to see that thrown around like 15 times.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And it's just going to be continued mediocrity. I feel like talking about the group, Uruguay, I do see them winning that game like a 2-0, something like that. I mean, those dudes, they just don't play around. Like that midfield it's one of the best in world football. I'll stand on that.
Bro.
Ugarte, dude, bro, Bentancur, like he coming off the bench, dude. It's unbelievable.
They're so much better for Uruguay than they are in club ball, though. I mean, at least guys like Ugarte, guys like Bentancur, right? Like, I don't know why. I feel like they just step it up in a way for Uruguay that I don't see. And granted, I've only seen PSG play a handful of times, but I feel like Ugarte for club ball is so. I think for some players in some countries, it's easy to call undisciplined players passionate. And I feel like with Ugarte, you get a lot of that. You saw it a little bit at Sporting. I remember playing against them in the Europa League with Arsenal last season. But I feel like the guy just, I don't know, man. You see a lot of like crazy slides. He's playing hella aggressive. But I feel like with Uruguay, he's much more composed. The midfield seems a little more solidified with him there. And I don't know, man. Bielsa ball is wild. I love every minute of it, man. These last results have been insane to watch. The 2-0 against Argentina was, bro, just I don't know, man. Bielsa has this way of like getting fans so damn excited, whether he's coaching Uruguay or Leeds United. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's gonna be wild.
That was the best game of the Common Bowl window.
Yeah, 100%.
Like maybe not the highest scoreline. I feel like we got some. I think Uruguay, they beat Bolivia 4-0 or something. There was some bigger scorelines in there, but just in terms of like, I was watching those two teams. And I'm like, if the World Cup started again, like right now, you'd be looking at both these sides and be like, they're gonna go deep.
Yeah,
Uruguay included.
Agreed, man. I don't know. So again, US, if they pull out any result, it's kind of like, okay, cool, positive step, but we shouldn't be playing for a draw against Uruguay. And even if we get a result in any way, shape, or form, that can't be the pinnacle of Copa America. A group stage result against a top team, great. But at the end of the day, if we're judging off of FIFA rankings, the difference is 11 and 12. I don't know if US deserves a 12 ranking, but the difference is 11.
Do we need to go into that, Jose? Do we really need to go into where the U.S. really
look, bro, I'm not trying to, I'm trying to bait you into a rant, but I think it's like, I don't know, man. So we pay attention to that, and we can't, bro. Can't be complacent. Gotta treat that tournament like it's legitimately a dress rehearsal for the World Cup. We'll see.
Where would you put U.S. ranked? Just real quick. We don't have to discuss
I'm a little critical, actually. They're not top 15 for me. Okay. I just don't think so. Like, name me a result, right? Like a result that Berhalter can hang his hat on. If he was fired today, what result would cement his legacy? Because at the end of the day, there are managers, prior to him that have those famous results, right? Even someone like, Klinsmann having that Spain result in the Confederations Cup or whatever it may have been. There's so many other things you can look at from other managers. I can't point one out.
That man beat Germany twice. I want to say he beat the Dutch in the Netherlands, Germany in Germany. I mean, he had some big wins. If we're talking, I mean, Berhalter's is all against Mexico. Those are his wins.
That's crazy to me.
3-0 semifinals.
That's going to be his legacy. Like I said, if we don't do anything in Copa America, let's just assume if you do nothing in the World Cup or don't go as far as we're predicted, how long has this cycle been with him? How much of that time is wasted and this generation's talent potentially wasted on a manager who just, he's the Jesus Ferreira of managers, right? Finds a way to score against the Trinidad and Tobago's, the island nations, right? And that's a skill in itself. Don't get me wrong. You have to win. Not everybody can CONCACAF properly win, go to Honduras and get a result. Go to
Yeah.
Panama and get a result. But that's not necessarily, we think about this massive window the U.S. has in terms of home soil-based tournaments. It's not what you hang your hat on. There he is, man. Connor.
What's going on? What's going on, y'all?
Last thing I need is a City fan trolling me during this game, bro.
I'm impressed.
I'm glad that you're here.
Dude.
I'm glad that you're here.
Honestly, but City can't say jack after last performance, so I think you'll be just fine.
Yeah, I'm nervous, bro. I'm nervous.
How are you guys watching? I got Telemundo open right now.
I have Peacock on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting Peacock going right now.
Okay.
I don't know how much of a difference there is in
We'll see. I think on mine, I can pause it on my end, at least. Can you guys pause it on Peacock?
Yeah.
Okay. So that great. We'll just sync up that way.
They just kicked off on my side. 5 seconds in.
They did?
Yeah.
Okay.
5 seconds. 7, 8.
Lord Almighty.
9, 10,
I'm literally watching Yuri Tielemans, which that's a surprise. Jump around. Okay, kickoff. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a faster stream. Just keep watching, but let's go over our predictions for this game. What we got here.
Yeah.
Jose, you go first since you give the most of an F about the result here. Before I troll you to death, what you got?
Yeah, bro. Okay, predicting is tough, and I feel like I almost got to reverse jinx it here a little bit, but
be like,
dude,
Villa 5-0.
Yes,
5-0
they
Villa.
clown me all the time on the channel, but I never want to call it. I never want to call that. It's terrifying.
Yeah, bro. It's tough, and
Bro,
as I
that's
sit here
me
and watch
with
them,
women,
Billy
dude.
step over the ball. I think this is gonna be close, bro. And look, it could be a shootout, or it could be a very close, like it was against City 1-0 victory.
Mm-hmm.
Away at Villa, which last time we played there, for those who don't remember, Jorginho got that crazy hit to win it in the final minutes of the game, bounced off the post, off the back of Debu's head, and into the goal to win 3-2. I think it's going to be a 1-1, if we're being honest. I think a draw. I don't know if I would take that. I want 3 points, but would I be terribly upset about a draw at Villa that still keeps us tied for top of the table?
Okay.
Not terribly. 3 points would send me. Like I would sprint off of this stream, bro. It would be amazing. But I don't know, man. I got to respect this team. They're third. No matter what, we're at minimum going to be second place at the end of the day today. So there's something to hang your hat on there. But I think 1-1.
Dude, do you remember when I said Unai Emery was the truth in our video at the start of the season?
Yeah.
I tried to tell y'all, bro. I think I had them the highest of anybody. I had them 4th.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you're not lying, man. 100%. I think Villa, man. It's because again, Emery just gets a lot of discredit for his time at Arsenal. And
yes, it's your fault,
bro.
It's
To be honest, the
completely your
deadwood we
fault.
had on that roster back then. I mean,
Bro,
I don't really blame him.
For real. Like, it's
Yeah.
like, this is what I'm saying. People just forget context completely.
Nah,
and they're
dude.
like, nah, he was trash. I'm like, all right, give him this team. Oh, he'd be cooking.
Yeah, 100%,
He'd be
100%,
cooking.
bro. And especially with the style of football this team is capable of. I mean, look, I think it also. I don't want to. If we learned anything from the City game last weekend, it is that I don't think you could do what City did in terms of tried to be a little safer. They had like 6 defenders starting that game. No, didn't they have 2 center backs playing pivot?
2
You know better than I do, Connor.
Well,
I don't know. I really don't remember. I know that we had Nunez came in pretty quickly, and I think we had Rico Lewis playing like up top.
Yeah.
It was a very strange formation. Like it was like that typical, when people get online and they're like, Pep always fumbles the big games. He's just like overthought. He knew that he was.
I think he respected Villa like crazy.
Yeah. Well, he knew that Villa had like a plan for them. He knew that Unai, or I guess maybe he realized during the game that Unai had tactics that
he had his number.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had his number, and Unai had tactics that were outclassing Cities. And so he tried to make a bunch of, or he tried to adapt, and it just didn't work,
Yeah.
I guess it was 1-0, so it did not work, but.
I would love to see their all-time head-to-head.
I'm sure 5-0 Villa. That's crazy.
Wait, what?
I was looking at the comments, like, I hope he said 5-0 Villa.
Don't take that man seriously.
Literally anything he says,
literally
the opposite.
Yeah,
I love it, bro. I'm here for all the banter. I will say this, man. One thing I'm nervous about this game, but I'm like optimistically nervous, if that makes sense. I will say this. What makes me optimistic is that I don't believe in the Prem this season Arsenal has been able to play Arsenal ball. I think the only competition that's come true has been Champions League, where teams are not sitting back against us.
Yeah.
And I don't think Villa will. I don't think it's in Unai's identity to sit back and try to absorb pressure. I think he's going to take every opportunity to exploit the spaces that we leave behind when we push forward. So
yeah,
that's going to be like, it has me nervous because we could get countered on, but equally, I think this will be an open game, and that bodes well for Arsenal. So
hey, just want to check in, guys. What time are you on? I'm on Peacock now.
4:47, 48.
Beautiful. Okay, I'm 1 second ahead of you. I'm just gonna pause it.
I'm like 3 seconds ahead of you guys.
57,
I'm 58.
Pause it for 2. Pause it for 2. I'm on 59. 5 minutes.
5,
1,
5:01,
2.
5:02.
Okay, Connor, you synced up with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Sick. I just signed up for Peacock. I don't know what happened to my old account. It just like kicked me out. But
oh my god,
tax write off. Am I right?
Saka.
I know, man. It's okay. It's a good ball. Come on.
Yeah, I think the entire Arsenal squad is just finding a way to recapture your Arsenal ball while everybody's adapting to you. You know, like last year felt like it felt like an Arsenal blitzkrieg. To be
Jesus Christ, I put that chance away. That's embarrassing.
His right foot, bro. Give him a little break. We're 5 minutes in. It's his right foot.
Oh my god,
that's tough. It's tough.
Best right wing in the Prem. I don't.
It's because they're wearing these.
He's not the best. He's the second best. I think Mo Salah takes the cake on the best winger in the Prem. But Saka to me is
all right. Jose, be real with me. There's no argument, right? Like Salah is just miles clear.
Yes.
It pains me, but yes. Now with that said, I mean he's also like how much older than Saka? I think Saka his prime is going to be. I think he's entering his prime. I think his prime is going to be phenomenal.
Okay.
But Salah, man, in my opinion, best winger. This could be a hot take. Best winger to ever play in the Prem.
I think he's up there. I think he's up there. You'd be an absolute moron to not have him.
The Eden Hazard chance of losing their.
Oh, mind. I know. Trust.
Oh my God! John McGinn, the Scottish Hammer, hammers the Gunners. Oh my Lord! Yuri Tielemans is acting like he participated. That is crazy, dude. Jamaica, Copa America semifinalists. This is unreal.
Bro, I don't understand.
Oh my God.
Baby, he's acting like he does this every week. I hate this man. I don't understand him.
He is the pride of Jamaica, though.
Dude.
No, he's not. He just became that last week.
Nah, bro, you hate him.
I gotta see how the fuck.
I don't hate him.
You just said you hate this man. You just said that 5 seconds ago.
I hate him now. I have never hated him. Like, why now? Why is he?
That's a great ball. I can't be mad at that. It's a great ball. Ben White needs to close down McGinn faster.
Is this
it's like he woke up one day and he decided I'm going to be incredible at football?
Is that the best?
He just decided. Look at
this. Hold on. Let me see, dude. Gabriel, full Brazil form right there. That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Why did he slide over?
Why did he have to celebrate?
I don't know.
That's disrespectful.
Such a good turn from McGinn, though. Dude, McGinn he's a dog. I really do like that guy. I'm telling you right now, if he was a better attractive gentleman, he'd be worth like 45 mil. I'm telling you.
I think that's what it is. I think he's got some of those Waza vibes in terms of like I feel like he has a couple beers before the game starts.
Okay, that too, but I think it helps him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's got the what's his name, George Best.
Bro, the only benefit to this is that it happened early. Yeah. We need fucking Arteta on the sideline, man. This whole touchline ban too pisses me off.
Oh, not this. Now y'all gonna use that as the reason.
No, not the reason. But I will say this, man. Like, I love when we score, not just for our celebration, but to see that man go ape shit on the sideline. I love it. It is part of why I wake up and watch the matches every weekend.
Oh my God. Damn, I got to update. Hold on, I got to update the title. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy.
All right, early. In fact, that 3-3 prediction might come true, man. We'll see.
That would be fire. If we can get a 3-3. Oh my God, give me that.
I mean, it could be game of the season. Oh.
That's not it. Yeah.
No, that ain't
there. There's nothing there.
I hate those
Odegaard
calls.
was 15
I
mil.
hate those calls.
Yeah.
Oh my God, not this man.
Dude, Martinelli, I thought against Argentina, at least, I thought he was one of Brazil's best, if not their best attacker. I thought he really looked
Who do you
good
guys
there.
rate higher, actually? I'm curious because I feel like Martinelli doesn't get the respect he deserves, but I think Brazil does have a lot of attacking talent. You guys rate someone like Rodrigo higher than Martinelli?
For me, no. Watching
I'm
both clubs, no.
I'm a bigger fan of how Martinelli plays, but I like the position more. Like Flair wingers, there's not. I'm not in love with them. You know, I really like Saka and I like Riyad Mahrez. But even like Foden, I like him playing more centrally. You know, like Jack Grealish, I like him more as a 10. I don't know. I've never been like a big Flair winger kind of guy.
Yeah, Jack Grealish needs all the freedom in the world. That's why he's not. I think you're getting like a capped version of him with City.
Yes, correct.
Unfortunately,
Dean Smith was just like, hey, you know what? You're basically English Messi. Go out and do what you got to do, bro. I don't really care where you play.
Yep. But we're never going to see that again, unfortunately.
Bro.
I don't know. I feel like Rodrigo.
Well, he never would have gotten a Champions League with fucking Villa. So,
facts.
Wonder how upset he is about it.
Well, I'm sure if they were backed by nation state, they would have gotten there eventually.
Okay. If we go back and watch this replay for a second, this is how you exploit Arsenal, if I'm being honest. It starts with Zinchenko being pulled inside and then exploiting the space that he leaves. And so that's what I think I was most worried about. He is our slowest defender, and he's not really a defender. He's like more of a midfielder.
Yeah, like how he plays for Ukraine.
Yeah, it's just that's going to be the whole, and with Bailey being on that side, that's going to be there all day.
Dude, you know what drives me crazy is when there's like a goal conceded, right? And the fullback is high up the field. And then fans would be like, oh my God, Pedro Porro's out of position. Or like Zinchenko's out of position. I'm like, you absolute bellend. He's instructed to play like that.
Yeah.
He's a wing back.
It's a risk.
He can't attack and also defend at the same time. He's got to go. Zero ball knowledge. Like, just
bro,
keep
I know,
shut, bro. Just watch the game.
Tell me you don't watch the game without telling me you don't watch the game.
Tell me you don't watch the game. Or tell me you never played, bro. Oh, my God. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, but I mean, who else are we going to play there, too? Tomi's injured. Kivior is not an outside back. I don't care what anybody says. He did not look that great against Luton Town, much less Villa.
I don't think he's got the athleticism for that.
Yeah.
All right, talk to me about my boy, Tomiyasu. What you think about him?
Bro, I love Tomi. I rate Tomi so high.
Do you? Okay.
Here's the thing. The best ability any player can have, no matter what, is availability. And that's what faults him.
Gotcha.
That's the only thing, bro. Please, if it wasn't for his injury proneness, I'm not going to go as far as saying he's made of glass, but dude, it's at this point, it's happening every couple months. Like, I just need him to be available, but he is the best fullback on this roster. I don't care what anybody says about Ben White. Ben White's fantastic. His chemistry with Saka is immense. And that's what they have going for them. But I still think Tomi is a better all-around outside back and defender.
Dude, that's huge. I didn't think you were going to say that because I see a lot of love and hate for Tomiyasu on Twitter, so it's hard to
really.
Yeah.
In what way? Outside of injury, to me, that's my only gripe.
Injuries, sometimes it'll be like individual mistakes, kind of like what I just said. Like, oh, Tomiyasu should have been there. Like, I think there was one game very early on in the season. He gets a red card, doesn't he?
Yes.
Am I making that up? Yeah.
No, he did. He did early part of the season.
It was like two yellows, right?
Yeah. But I mean,
yeah,
I don't know. If that was a habit, maybe. But like, I just don't. You can't knock him all day for that. Tomiyasu, dude, he is massive, and I don't watch Japan as much as I should, but I think he's going to be, if he's available, I think he's going to be a rock in that back line for years to come. He just needs to find a way to be. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you correct an injury-prone player. I had the same problem with Gabriel Jesus. Guy is basically Dennis Bergkamp from back in the day, just injury prone as hell.
Yeah. So let's assume Tomiyasu is healthy and he's playing like 34 games a season. Where would you rank him with the other Prem right backs? Let's just call him a right back, even though he plays TV for Japan.
That's a great question.
Where'd you put him? I want to know what you think because I got my thoughts, but
man, see, because I rate guys. I'm a little bit non-traditional with outside backs, considering I played that myself. I like guys like even Matty Cash is not playing today for Villa, but I rate Matty Cash highly.
Jake's favorite player. Oh,
it's hard to put him over guys like Walker, right? Because coming off the treble winning last season for City. Hold on. I think from fans' perspective, I think even though I consider him somewhat of a pace merchant, I think his ability to recover is hands down his best ability.
Yeah.
From Walker's perspective. But fans rate him highly. They rate him very highly. Everybody that I've talked to. I would put Tommy like he's got to be top 3, top 4 outside right backs.
Ooh, top 3?
That's top 3, top 4.
I was gonna say 4 or 5. So we're not far off.
We're not far.
4
No, dude, on ability on both sides of the ball. Tommy is fantastic. He can defend. How would I compare him to? Who do you, Connor? Who do you have? I know you have some City guys ahead of him. Who do you have ahead of him?
All right,
I might have him like 8.
What? No,
yeah, bro.
Dude, no, you don't rate him highly enough.
4?
You don't watch Arsenal play.
I thought I was a Japan simp, but apparently
what I will you got to watch Arsenal play more, bro.
Yeah,
he is so damn good.
I have not seen him play all that bad.
Wow.
So good.
Wow.
That being said, I do think he puts out. To me, it's okay. You know what? I'm just gonna stop that because Jack's gonna extrapolate on this like fucking crazy. Man, it's like Olympic long jumper jumping to conclusions. Sound like my
I just go off what you say.
No, you don't. You manipulate it and then gaslight the hell out of me. So
come on, no gaslighting on this.
Come on.
There's no gaslighting on this side.
Look, there he goes. He's doing it right now.
All right, he's not better than Walker. He's not better than Trips. Sorry.
He's not better than Walker. He's not better than
you're saying Trippier after those 2 howlers he had against Everton is just clear automatically up to
Come on, dog. He's like
Trippier is coming off a year.
Stop it. He's like second in the Prem in chances created.
Yes, because he's a wing back. I think if you put him in a back 4, it's a different story. Like a tried and true back 4. He's a crucial part of them going forward. Bro. I don't know if he's clinical defender. He's like,
I don't know.
He's really, really good. And we just did a video where I put him as the best right back of 2023. So I rated Trippier very highly.
He was the best right back of 2023.
Yeah. Easily not easily. I mean, the tie was like Walker and Trippier. We had a big debate about that.
Yeah.
But I rate Trippier higher. I just think if I had to pick an 11 for my team, I was building it from scratch, a fantasy team, whatever. Okay. I would take Tommy over Trippier. And maybe it's the age, maybe it's what he offers as a one-on-one defender. Trippier to me, his attacking. If you ask anybody what they rate about him, it is his ability to move forward, to have an impact in the offense, to create more chances for Newcastle. His free kick ability.
Yep.
I just don't really hear anyone here say, "Oh, he's a shut-down one-on-one defender." That's my only gripe, but he's still fantastic.
I think he's a good enough defender. Obviously, like when he was with Atleti, he wasn't asked to do quite the offensive workload that he's asked to do now with Newcastle. I just think he is one of the most complete fullbacks like in world football. Trips.
Yeah,
I don't know about all that.
I rate Estupiñán higher as a fullback than Trippier.
Yeah.
Really? You gotta think about that, dude. Estupiñán's like everything for.
Oh, I love Estupiñán, but like I don't know. I think it's very close. Estupiñán's like obviously way younger and like more athletic, but he doesn't have. He's not as good offensively. He doesn't touch Trippier. He really doesn't. Trips is like free kick god, bro. Like
Estupiñán was wiping the floor with Trippier while he was playing this year. Let's wait for him to get back from
last season.
Because no, not last season. Trips had him last season. But I'm just saying, you got to give Estupiñán a chance. I think Estupiñán would be
probably a chance. I'm the
head. I don't think Brighton qualify for Europe with that.
For him to come back. Yes, no, they don't. I mean, look at what they're doing without him right now. It's embarrassing.
Oh God, that was good.
Unlucky on the ball.
But it's brutal. But you know what? You know what I will admit right now, publicly, openly, in an open forum, I was completely wrong about Reece James.
Thank you for saying that. Reece James.
Why, did you rate him?
Huh?
Or
no,
what was your take on Reece James?
I was saying that Kyle Walker was the best right back in the league, best fullback in the league for many years. And you know what? I will say people took off on Reece James very, very quickly. That being said, Now, the fact that he can come back after being, injured and just out of the game for so long, and he can command everything, the entire game can be run through your wing back, is just insane.
That's fair.
I will say he is one of the greatest
good
players that I've seen this season, and I've only seen him play 2 games.
I might get crucified for this, but I'll be honest, bro. I think Trent is like absolutely clear of Reece James.
That might be.
I don't know.
Be
it might be laughable, bro.
Okay.
But I don't know, man. I think Reece James. He's like, I think he stands out on a mediocre Chelsea team.
Okay. All right. So let me ask it like this. He
was the heart pumping blood through that mediocre Chelsea team in the last 2 games that I saw. It was. Dude,
I told you when Chelsea were sucking, I was like, bro, wait till Reece James comes back. They need him to be good.
But that doesn't make sense.
And not be injured, which
I told you. Sense. No, it doesn't. No, listen to me. There's not. I have never seen a soccer team play through their right back in the way that Chelsea does.
Watch Newcastle.
Does not make sense.
Watch Newcastle.
It does not make sense.
Watch Newcastle.
Watch
they do the exact
Liverpool.
Same thing.
I still think
watch Liverpool. Yes,
Newcastle has an excellent midfield, and yes, Liverpool. What they do the wing to wing connection with Salah. Like
Trent Alexander-Arnold is basically David Beckham for Liverpool. That's basically what he is. Like he I don't know. He even has like the moments, man. Like look at the winner after Endo's goal against Fulham.
Hey, my boy.
Like man, and Endo's. By the way, that finish was holy shit.
Dude, I don't want to hear the Tyler Adams comparisons ever again, bro. Those are done. Bro.
No, actually, bro. And this, okay, if there are any USMNT fans in here, this might be a really hot take. I would actually entertain the idea of like moving into like a Chris Richards 6 versus a Tyler Adams 6.
No, Jose, it's too soon, bro.
You're
saying I love you after the
I know it's
first
too soon,
bro.
I'm saying,
no.
FC Dallas bias might be, hey, it is what it is, bro. I'm making my bet early. Okay, I'm not jumping on the bandwagons here. I'm getting on board early. I'm getting comfortable. I'm going to the carts where there's food, there's drink. I'm there and I'm having a good time and I'm waiting for the world to join me. That's what
you're having too much fun now. You're having too much fun now.
Bro,
you're gonna put Chris Richards in like a combined Uruguay USMNT team?
No.
You're gonna do that?
Nothing egregious, bro. I'm just saying, like, man, for Crystal Palace, you're telling me that this man could come into the Prem and like not just be a good center back, but a good 6. That's pretty legit, bro. And more importantly, Adams is just too injury prone.
Yeah.
Another guy that's just like I hope he's available, but will he be? Who knows? We'll see.
It's wild to me. I need 10 good games as a CDM from Chris Richards before I entertain that. You know what I'm saying? At least give me 5.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And he stepped in, but look, bro, on a whim, stepping in, playing in a pivot, which is just inherently difficult to do because you have to jump in from a position where you have only things in front of you to chaos massively all the way around you. I don't know. I think it's difficult to do in one of the most difficult leagues in the world, but he did it. And Tyler Adams, man, I almost forgot what he plays like. I haven't seen him play in so long. It's crazy. I want to see him in form before I.
Oh my god! Oh
nope. I wanted him for Arsenal,
what
bro.
the hell are you doing?
Talk about center mids. Douglas Luiz is.
Dude,
I rate him.
He is underappreciated.
Yeah.
Not
by Villa. They just slapped a $110 million price tag on him.
Did they?
Yeah.
Dude, when you watch Villa, man, he just controls the midfield so well. Him and McGinn really do well together. I just want to close the loop here on the right back Tomiyasu ranking. So you think Tomiyasu, you must think he's either better than Reece James, Trent, Trips, Walker. I mean, you have to think he's better than at least one or maybe 2 of those guys.
I think he's better than Reece James. I think Reece, bro, it's like you talked about wanting to see Chris Richards play, right, for a period of time. I want to see Reece James play for a third of the season without getting injured. I want to see him have the impact he was having 2 years ago or even last season when they gave him the captaincy.
But don't they both have that problem?
Totally valid.
Yes.
No, but not like Reece James.
Yes, to an extent. Hold on.
Not like Reece James is out for seasons at a time.
Reece James is also arguably the face of Chelsea when he's healthy. You think Tomiyasu is good enough to become the face of a top 5 club? I don't think he is. I feel like I'm telling my own son he's not good enough for varsity, and this is a very uncomfortable conversation for me. But
Reece James is also English. He's English. He's good looking.
I was gonna say, do you not think he's underrated because he's Asian?
Oh my gosh.
No.
Is that Carlos with the clearance there? I think so.
Oh,
I think Tomi's underrated because and Ben White gets rated higher because he's English and because Tomi's Japanese, right?
And like Ben White is extremely good looking. Yes.
And I just think like Ben White too. It's like, to me, he's not above any of the guys that we just mentioned.
Okay.
But
I'm gonna put Tomi over Ben White, to be clear.
Yes.
I agree with you there. I just really struggle with Tomiyasu, and again, because he plays CB for Japan, because they have my boy Sugiwara who plays right back, who is an absolute dog. I just struggle to put him like top 5. And if we're going through the rest of the Prem, let me pull up the table here. I'm just gonna look at this real quick.
Maybe I need to see more of Reece James in Champions League too. I don't know. That could be.
Tomiyasu versus Pedro Porro. I think Tomiyasu is a better complete fullback. Porro is like basically a winger.
Yes, 1,000%.
1,000%. Man, U, he's better than Wan-Bissaka, but Wan-Bissaka's one-on-one defense. Like, put some respect on that. That guy.
Yeah, I mean, bro, he's just the scrappiest defender.
He gonna lock you down.
Well, he's also athletic. He's got it like that. Like if we're doing like a skills contest, nobody can sidestep shuffle like him. You can't strafe like Wan-Bissaka.
But the minute he gets the ball, I don't think he knows what to do with it. You know what I mean? Like,
agree.
That's the only gripe of him.
But then you have to take that sort of stuff into account. Like, it took me a long time to adjust to this wingback style of football. I go back 2-3 years, I'll still take Kyle Walker. I want that more than I want my entire offense to be run through a right back. I've got Kevin De Bruyne. I don't need Reece James. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I have Kevin De Bruyne. Who has Kevin De Bruyne, bro, except you?
Me. So I don't rate that as much. That's still a valid argument. That's a valid
speaking from the top of the mountain. Not everybody's there, though.
Okay,
not
everybody has Chelsea's supposed to be there, right?
There, but I'm
they
not
just dropped 200+ million on Enzo, on Caicedo. They're supposed to be there. Lavia. This was supposed to be the dream team midfield, and Reece James was going to be just an outlet option that was going to take them over the top.
Yeah,
and it's just like I don't know, man. I'm not scared of Chelsea. I'll just put it that way. I'm really not scared of Chelsea.
A lot of injuries and Nkunku out the whole season. That's a big miss. I'm not excusing it, but you got to give him more time. Like,
injuries might be saving Poch. They might be, but he's also like having to play some academy kids sometimes. And it's like you spent 500 mil and you doing this, like,
right.
You know.
But I don't. Did he spend that or did Todd spend
fair?
That? You know what I'm saying?
Fair point. I don't know if Poch is the guy, man. I
think he can be. It's just like some managers, you need to give them time to get their vision together. Like Ten Hag, after today's performance, I'm losing. That man's got to the end of the season, and then I got no more sympathy for him. Hold on. Before we get into that.
All right.
Let's for real wrap up this fullback conversation. Whether or not I'm at the top of the mountain, or a team should or shouldn't play like that, that is not the discussion. It is who is the best fullback, right? I'm saying I didn't rate that back in the day. I see it now. Reece James is an incredible player. And, if this is where football's heading, I don't know if I love it, but I can't deny that they're phenomenal. I need to watch more Trent before I make any sort of assumptions. He's having a decent bit of form, but let's not forget that last year he was kind of not what he used to be.
Fair.
To put it very kindly.
But
I need to watch more Tomi. I will do that.
But the Liverpool thing was like the defense was trash because their midfield was non-existent.
Yeah.
Because you needed one breaking pass to just absolutely open up that entire team. And it's like, man, I don't know. So much of their defense got like so much like flack from the entire fan base just because everyone thought they were the problem, but their midfield was terrible.
Yeah,
absolutely tired as hell.
Harvey Elliott playing the 6. I mean,
it was bad. It was so bad. I think when you have a decent midfield, when the midfield understands they have to cover for Trent, they're actually pretty damn good. They're top of the table. I mean, rightfully so. My top, if we put a bow on this thing, if I put top 4, listening to what you guys had to say, it's from 1 to 5, probably Trippier, Walker, Trent, Tommy, Reese. That is my top 5.
I can't put Tommy above Reese. I'm going to say Tommy is the 7th best.
Damn,
bro. I'll take Tommy at 5. I'll take Tommy at 5 with
fair.
my limited knowledge and limited experience seeing him.
I'm looking at the rest of the table. I feel like, Fulham, no. Palace, Joe Ward, hell no.
See, I'd take Matty Cash at 7,
Matty Cash is good, bro. I rate Matty Cash.
I probably
I
Matty
rate
Cash
both
like
fullbacks.
8.
Matty Cash has his moments. When he looks good, the man looks good, and he'll prove me wrong. But then the rest of I would say 60% of the time I'm right about Matty Cash, 40% of the time I'm wrong.
That's fair.
Now, Leon Bailey, I'm right about that 90% of the time. This is just the most agonizing 10% that I've ever seen in my life.
Nah, bro, you just hate Jamaicans.
I really don't. I really don't.
You know what? I could go as high as 6. I could go as
I'll
high
take
as
that,
6.
bro.
He's worse than Trent.
100%.
He's worse than Walker. He's worse than Trips, for sure. He's worse than Reece James.
I don't like saying he's worse. Let's say they're better. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
you can say that. No. You keep that positive shit on that side. He's worse. Oh God, I don't know.
Go Ben. Find him. Where are they?
Properties for sale in Jamaica. Yeah, I did love Leon Bailey. I wanted to love Leon Bailey, and I've been betrayed time and time again.
You wouldn't take Leon Bailey?
I'm not getting my hopes. I'm not getting my hopes up again.
Would you take Leon Bailey as an impact sub at City?
Absolutely not.
What?
Absolutely.
No way, bro. I would take him off the bench at Arsenal in a heartbeat.
Well, yeah.
In a heartbeat.
I'm at the top of the mountain. I can.
That's fair. You do have Grealish coming off the bench. That's fair.
We literally have, we have a nation state backing us. So it's a different conversation. Dude, I gotta wear that like armor because Jack will just throw that around. I can't wait until Tottenham gets bought out.
Bro. I think the Spurs bias is factoring in. Come on. No.
Tomiyasu? Or with
I would agree, but he's Japanese, and I think the Japanese heritage supersedes the Spurs fandom. Even though Jack is not even remotely Japanese.
You don't know how I identify?
You don't know how I identify.
I don't care what you identify as.
Well, that's a hate crime.
Your ethnicity?
I'm spiritually Japanese. Thank you very much.
Oh.
Nah, bro. I rate Japanese players so high, dude. I think Junya Ito is better than Christian Pulisic. I've been saying that for 3 years.
Wait, who is better than Pulisic?
Junya Ito.
Ito is
Let's see at the end of the year.
Well, hold on. First off, I'm not going to pretend to really have some strong opinions on Japanese players because I only watch them every so often. But Pulisic is, obviously, right? Every American's overrated. It's just they are. We live in America. They're all overrated.
Nature of the beast.
Yep.
Yeah.
Correct.
It's part of living here. Just like every young generation to come through the ranks in Mexico is the golden generation. I mean, tell you that's true of both countries.
Yep. Second, you make the U20s and score a goal, they're like, "Oh my God, is he the next Carlos Vela?" I'm like, just everybody relax,
bro. I still have nightmares about Neddy Castillo, bro. You don't have to. We all know.
That's why I don't get excited about youth prospects. Like, I don't care. People are always like, "Jack, can you make a video about this guy?" I'm like, no, I'm not going to. Like the Marcelo Flores, bro. I refuse.
Well, I was just gonna say that. I was like, you should have done a Marcelo Flores video.
I did one, and it was like, I'm never talking about Marcelo Flores again. That was like the title of the video or something. I was like,
you guys, a permanent transfer? I thought he was a loan. Was he a permanent transfer
to Tigres?
Yeah,
I think it is a loan.
Hey, papa.
Oh, that was a good ball movement, though. That was really good.
Yeah, I think it was a loan. I mean, I would still. He's still young, bro. I would give Marcelo a chance.
Yeah, give him a chance, but just get off his back at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, let him develop. He was he was a U23 player, and we were like, should he start for Mexico at the World Cup? I'm like, you guys are out of your minds.
Or like, when is he going to start for Arsenal? I'm like,
yeah.
Bro, listen, guys, listen.
I'm like, you're delirious. They're like, oh my God, he's going to Oviedo. He's going to kill it. Can't wait for him to score 20 goals. I think he gets 1 goal involvement in 18 games.
Well, bro, Vela had the same hype going to Arsenal at 16. Same hype.
Yeah.
Vela was, I'll be honest, bro. I was on that train. I was like, we're finally going to have some representation. I can't fucking wait. And yeah, I mean, Sociedad happened way faster than I thought it was going to happen.
Yo, he went off. He went off at Sociedad. It's like, just let Marcelo Flores do the same thing, I feel like there's not enough Mexicans that are showing that like super promise. So we just we blow up every time there is one instead of just letting them do their thing,
Yeah. I don't know, bro.
You know what always works is when you give up.
Zero expectations? Yeah.
Yes. Zero expectations. The second that you give up, something's going to happen. Like Argentina 2018, I gave up. I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to put the jersey on. We'll figure it out. I don't have any more like massive aspirations. I can't do it anymore. And of course I was lying to myself, but you just got to do it. And then out of nowhere becomes relevant again. It's just like talking to girls. The second that you're like super
Facts.
like, oh my God, I really want to talk to somebody. The second that you just give up and you're like, I'm just going to do me. They can smell it. And they descend upon you.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, that's a great analogy. I kind of felt that way watching Mexico until Chavez got that free kick goal, man. It's like I'd given up entirely.
Hey.
And all the faith equally restored in a moment. I'm like, dude, we can do it. We're gonna qualify. We're gonna go through the next round.
I was so wrong,
bro. Oh man,
that's like the equivalent of like the girl you're talking to, like liking your story or something.
Yes, liking a.
You're like, I am back in this shit, boys. Oh my God.
You guys watching this?
Yeah,
yes.
Dude. How did you get like 10 seconds ahead of me again?
Hit it.
That happened to solid. Oh my God.
God damn
really
it, bro.
Good drag back. I'm
gonna have a hard time when this game's over.
No foul there. Get up, Rice. Get up.
I desperately need Saka to score some points because I have 8 guys have already played and I only have 10 points in my league team.
No, bro, it's tough. It's tough, man, dude. And you know what? I'm gonna say it's anybody who's playing FPL right now. And you got Holland, I'm right there with you in pain, bro. God, man, it's like he played hungover this week. I don't know what the hell happened.
See, me and my buddies, we do the draft style. So, it's just I think I arguably have the best lineup, and it's just not good. It's not good. I have like 3 guys left to play. It's not pretty. I need Saka to score some serious points.
And Odegaard. I have both.
Oh yeah. Odegaard's having his second season slump, and he'll be coming back next year.
I actually think he's not doing that bad.
No, he's not doing badly, but like a slump from last season is still really good.
Yeah. Well, I think people can say that about Arsenal in general, right? But here's my theory on it. Kind of a hot take. I don't think Arsenal is like in a slump. I think teams are just approaching them way differently this season than last season.
They're able to prepare for them. Yeah,
they respect you guys more than they did last year, I think.
Yeah. If you look at the amount of second half goals, we have hardly any first half goals this season. Almost every goal we have is in the second half, and it just shows that we're having to spend most of the game breaking teams down, and the goals are coming late. So it kind of is what it is. But I think Odegaard actually had more of a slump than Saka has. I think Odegaard's had a much slower start to 2023.
Yeah. He's kind of stats-wise damn near on pace for last season, though. Like he's on pace for 12-6.
It doesn't feel the same. You remember how you felt like Odegaard would get outside the box, he'd crank one, and just out of nowhere would go in. We had nothing going for us. I don't feel like that magic is there right now.
That's fair.
And I think though that might be a good sign because the rest of the team is better.
Yes.
They are steadily improving, so they don't need him to do that magic.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
He also has to play deeper right now.
Oh, Martinelli.
Wait, Martinelli.
Oh,
dude, what time are you on?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was about to ask you guys. I'm at 38-11.
Debo, man. Debo needs more credit.
Did you just say 38-11? I'm 45 seconds behind you. How is that possible?
I am actually same. I don't know how.
Okay, I just refreshed. Now I'm at 23, and I just saw the shot. Jesus Christ. You're like Martinelli. I'm like, I'm watching Villa.
I saw the Martinelli. But I didn't. I saw the first half of that. Not the second.
God, that's a great shot. That's a great shot.
Great save.
What a save. Oh my god.
It was insane. I immediately questioned my footballing knowledge. You were like Martinelli, and I was like, yeah, he's on Arsenal, right? I was like, yeah, that's him.
Bro, how good is Ollie Watkins, bro?
Ollie Watkins has been free a couple times, and this Aston Villa midfield has not found him for a couple of them.
Yeah, but I feel like they're not the most creative midfield. They just have like some serious workhorses in there.
That's valid. That's valid. But Ollie Watkins,
yeah,
has 2 opportunities.
100%. But it works. That's not a handball.
It does work. It looked like that went straight off the elbow, but play on.
They do. It's like Villa has a team of workhorses, but equally just, I think, severely rated ballers.
Yeah.
In certain positions, right? Like you look at their center backs. I hardly ever hear anyone talk about Torres and Carlos.
No,
I never hear it. And like people forget how massive Diego Carlos was for Sevilla. Oh my God, no!
Oh,
what a save!
What a save! Oh my God, Raya is so clear of Ramsdale.
I need David Raya to do 2 more of those. Two more of those.
Great.
I need those Premier League points. Come on, baby.
My God, bro.
Yeah, dude. People forget because nobody watches anything except the Prem. How good like the Koundé Carlos combo was,
dude. Massive.
Dude, that was a damn good defense. Man. Oh my God. I remember they signed him last season. I was like, oh my God, this is one of the best signings. And then he like tears his ACL in preseason out the whole year.
He's so good. He's so good. That's what I'm saying. People forget because of his injury, but and equally, right? I remember when Chelsea was in for Koundé, there were certain Chelsea fans being like, "Who's this shorter La Liga center back?" I'm like, "Bro, y'all don't watch ball, man. Koundé's so fucking good."
I know.
So
like he only has 2 goals in 3 years for Sevilla. I'm like, he's a set. Why are you looking at that metric? He's a center back,
bro. That makes no sense. Bailey.
Leon Bailey. What is that? Where did you learn to do that? You didn't.
I'm telling you, out of nowhere, this guy.
You don't watch ball, bro. He's been doing that since the Bundesliga, dog.
But it has not been working.
Go look up Leon Bailey.
Pride of Jamaica,
dude. He was cooking. He just didn't do much like the last 2 seasons. I think he's got like 6 goal involvements per season the last like 2 years. I wonder.
The cap is massive, boys. Massive.
Absolutely the biggest. Let me see. What's he on pace for? He's got to be on pace for like maybe 9 goals now.
5 and 3. He's 8.
He's 5 and 3. Oh my God, he's on pace for a historic season.
And they've only played.
How much better is Arsenal as a team if Timber doesn't get injured?
Bro,
games. Kevin, Arsenal. I think if Timber doesn't get injured, if anybody watched Arsenal the preseason, dude, Timber was wild.
Oh my God,
good save.
Emi Martinez.
He is, bro. Connor, your keeper
guys
has only gotten better since the World Cup. I don't know how. Only gotten better since the World Cup.
We saw flashes of this. I think, frankly, it's because Aston Villa is more organized now, so he's able to be more prepared.
Man,
it's a good save, but
no, but the first one was better. The first one was immense. I thought that was a massive save, and I still think last season he gives up one of those 2.
Didn't he have like 91% save percentage in the second half of the season
after the World Cup?
After the World Cup, it was like in the 90s or like 89% or something really, really good.
Yeah, massive. I mean,
and Unai wanted to get rid of him. Do you remember that?
Because of the whole and I'll tell you, it came to a head in the game against Arsenal. That was the last time they lost at home. Whatever it was, 15 matches ago. Yeah, it is what it is. 15 matches ago. So that's the stat, right? What's that?
Unai's French, right?
I don't know.
I think he is.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I think
Emery sounds like it's a French name. I honestly don't even know, to be honest.
That's why he wanted to get rid of him. Genuinely.
How many French players are on this team, though?
Villa are on a 14 match home winning streak. The last time they lost was against Arsenal in that crazy game, and Dibu was wasting time like quite a bit when we were tied 2-2, and then that crazy Jorginho goal went in. Hold on, guys.
Dude, Jesus looks injured.
Hold on.
Damn it.
Look at Dibu. Oh, there he goes. He wasting time again.
Exactly. So I think when that happened, there was like the rumors, like Unai was like pissed off and like wanted to get rid of him, but I still think he's a world-class keeper. I know, bro. The shithousery from Martinez, man. It's second to none.
Crazy.
I love it.
Yeah.
No foul there at all.
That's good defending.
Yeah. I mean, he's giving him a slight tap on the butt. There's nothing there.
Set pieces are always physical. It needs to be a blatant foul.
It does. Like, I need an elbow to the jaw.
I want to see a handgun on the pitch.
Yeah. If I don't see a gun get cocked, then there's no pen.
No pen. Dude, Leon Bailey is okay. I was just gonna say he slipped on the ball right there.
Hey, we're not gonna talk about that,
bro.
Man doesn't know how to dribble.
Oh, Zinni, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Oh, I'm buffering. Oh no. Oh no.
Clear.
Oh my lord.
Saliba.
Oh my god, Kai, good. Bro, I want to see this out. Don't give another one before half.
40 yards while Jack's buffering.
I'd have lost my shit. I have so many gripes with Peacock. I really would have lost it. Like, had I not been on stream with you guys today, I would have freaked out. Had started buffering that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just lost it. You start sending that email mid-game. This is unacceptable. God.
Oh my
with the Twitter tag, right? Like post some shit. Like, I can't believe Peacock's so trash on one of the biggest games of the year.
Dude, nothing will be worse than the Mexico-Honduras extra time game going to like 3 straight minutes of commercial. I don't know if that was.
Oh yeah, bro.
That was brutal, dude.
Oh my god.
Funny story is I tuned in. Like parts, I was doing work stuff like during that game, so I was in and out. But then I came back to the game during that moment. I thought it was over. I saw commercials and I was like, oh, okay. I'll go look at the score is. And I was like, is that still going? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I was in the chat like, is anybody else looking at this commercial? Nice, good clearance.
Good. Just see this out, man, and make the adjustment.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we missed the Maldonado red card because I was on Chino because it was during the freaking commercial. I was like, I swear to God, if Honduras like score and I don't get to see it, or vice versa, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
Okay, Jesus looked injured, but he doesn't look too injured now.
That's just how Brazilians play. He'll be fine.
Yeah, there you go, Declan. Why don't you try and take on 2 guys for sure? That was okay. That was Havertz. That was Declan Rice.
How do you guys feel about Kai? I'm just kind of curious.
I think if he was like, this is his last chance.
I don't rate him, to be honest. I don't think he's absolute dog water, but I think he's the most mid player that gets talked about in like world football. Like no other mid player gets this much screen time and radio play as Kai Havertz. I don't understand it.
I think tactically, he's actually doing a lot of the right things. I just think when you say mid, Jack, I actually kind of agree in the sense that I think he opts to play it safe. He doesn't take advantage of the opportunities that are given to him sometimes. The courage isn't there. And that's a lot of what our team had last season. Like, it's gotten to a point where Odegaard now has to drop in deeper and actually create opportunities for him. So he can actually create more of a presence on the field. That's what you saw this past like week and a half. The 3 goals in 4 games. Yeah, it's just other attackers who are used to having those moments for Arsenal up to this point had now had to create those for Kai Havertz. But I still think he's doing enough to warrant a spot in this side. Like enough. That's probably the best word I can use. Yeah, he's doing enough, but he hasn't stood out in a massive way. I'm still waiting on it.
I think that's well said. I think he definitely, like, if you think Kai Havertz is trash, like, you're just kind of an idiot. He's obviously a good player. I mean, he played as a fullback for Germany and scored a goal. Like, the guy he's got the positional flexibility. Like, he really is a like Swiss Army knife. He can do a bunch.
He feels like a jack of all trades, master of none. Is what it really feels
exactly.
Like.
And I think that's why, if he's in a position where he's being asked to play how he is with Arsenal, he's not going to get you 12 goals a season. He's not going to get you 10 assists. People are stat merchants. They're going to look at it and they're going to be like, he was a flop. I knew it was the worst signing when I saw it. You know what I mean? When I just think he's like a good player, but those far cry Ballon d'Or shouts that existed when he was in the Bundesliga, when he was balling like one of the best players in the league, I just don't think we're going to see that again. And some people are still like clinging on to that.
Yeah. I think if we do see it again, it won't be in the Prem. It'll be somewhere else. Correct. Maybe going back to the Bundesliga. I think he's just not There's too much talent at his position in this league for him to get the flowers that Bundesliga fans think he deserves. But I still think he does fit into this side. Now, is he worth the 65 million? I don't like to have that conversation because everyone weighs up transfer fees differently. First off, the only big price tag player I think that's been worth it this season for me has been Declan Rice. I don't think anybody else, Nana included, has been really that fantastic. But Kai's doing enough. He's doing enough.
Yeah. I would agree. I think Tonali would have had a good shout if, of course, he's.
Dude, Milan finessed him. Milan knew about it, bro. They had to.
Fleeced him, dude. Oh, they absolutely knew.
Absolutely knew about it.
Come on, dude. These clubs aren't stupid. They probably know all the girls that he's sleeping with too. Like they know everything about these guys.
Imagine being Newcastle's like technical director or sporting director, right? And you're going to those negotiations, like, Milan's not even they're being very reasonable. They're, this isn't even like a big transfer saga. Like they're going to make this really easy for us. This is odd. And then, a few weeks into the season, you're like, wow.
You're like, oh,
that's why.
That was why. That was why. Yeah, guys. All right. So, everybody in the chat, appreciate you jumping in. I'll use this view when the halftime is over, but for now, we'll keep it like this. Just so you guys can follow along. What we think about the first half?
Yeah, I was gonna say, first half was what I expected, minus the goal. And what I mean by that is it could have been 1-0 Villa at halftime easily. I just didn't expect it to be 1, John McGinn. And 2, not that he can't score. Not that he can't score. He can 100%. I just didn't think it'd be him in the middle of the 6 against Gabriel and Saliba and finding the net. But he did it. Leon Bailey's been a revelation. He really has, bro. Connor no shits on him, but like that guy has been everywhere up top for them right now. And then
he's been really good.
I think Arsenal's knocking on the door. It's just a matter of trying to find the net. Debu's been their. I don't know. Has he been their best player in your opinion?
No, I would say it's been John McGinn.
I
think he looks really good. Maybe Carlos has a shout or something.
Debu's top 3, and
top
he
3.
might be the player of the game by the time it's all said and done.
Yeah.
But I would say, you know what? I really haven't been paying that much attention to John McGinn. I'll have to direct my focus there, but I think it's been Leon Bailey and Debu. And honestly, look at Ollie Watkins. Watch this man's off the ball movement. Like he is chomping at the bit. This man,
Ollie, hold on. I want to hear Jack's opinion. Actually, both of your guys' opinion on this. I have a take about Ollie Watkins. I think he's
okay.
He could be somewhere between top 5 and top 10 strikers in the Prem.
Could be. You don't think he's there already?
I think it depends on who you
mean in history, or you mean right now?
Right, absolutely right now at this moment.
I can't name 10 better strikers, or I can't
name
9
better.
I
think he's top 5, right? He's top 5.
No way. I think he's 5th. Yeah.
Who's your top 5 right now?
Okay, hold on.
Does Son count as a striker right now?
I think he has to.
Okay, we can count him. Okay, Son, Haaland. Let's just get that out the way right there.
Yep.
Ain't nobody. Nicholas Jackson doesn't sniff Ollie Watkins.
What about guys like Hoyland?
Hell to the Ollie Watkins is so much better.
He is clear. I don't know if he's so much better. I think he's like the intangibles are there for Hoyland. That's as an Arsenal guy. But yes, he's not top 5. I'm just curious for your take on him because he's still so new.
Can we have a conversation about Hoyland after this? Because I heard a really good take about him, and I'm curious to get your opinion.
All right, fair. But he's not clear. But he's not clear of Ollie. So
no, he's not.
Keep going through.
Okay.
So Son, Haaland.
Ooh.
Son, Haaland. Now here's the real question. For the purposes of this argument, Salah is who's the striker's Nunez then for Liverpool?
Son, Haaland, Nunez. I would still say Nunez is better than him.
For the national team play, because I highly rate that, yes, I would put Nunez above.
And Isak. I think Isak to me is better. I think he offers you more.
I think you put Ollie Watkins in that position and he makes Isak look like an amateur.
He cooks.
I don't know about an amateur.
Maybe not an amateur. That may be a little bit
a little aggressive. But I think it's I don't know. I think it's close, man. I think
it is close.
Maybe I'm just thinking that Ollie Watkins has a bigger ceiling. You know,
he probably he's also younger too. No,
yes,
is he younger than Isak? Or they're right on the same age.
No. I bet they're both,
22, something like that.
Isn't Isak 23? I think Watkins is like
23.
Yeah, I think Watkins is
He's
a little
like a
older.
grown man.
I think he's a little older. He's 27. Yeah, Watkins is 27.
Okay, he's older. My bad. Watkins first off ages fantastically. Well, we'll put that. I'll put that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna put Watkins above Isak. I'm gonna put Watkins above Ivan Toney.
What about Callum Wilson? Barring injuries.
Callum Wilson is so freaking good. Honestly, you could argue that after him, it kind of falls off a cliff for the Nines. Maybe not a cliff. I'd probably have to say Zeus after that.
You got to talk about Ferguson too.
I was gonna say Evan Ferguson.
You got to throw him in there.
Yeah.
And that's all you have to do. You don't have to rate him. You just have to throw him into the conversation because that's all that he hasn't done anything to deserve more than that. I think.
Ferguson.
But he needs to be.
What about? I don't know if this is your boy or not, right? But you are big on Asian footballers. What about Chen?
He's not
8 goals this season.
He's a winger. He's a winger for sure. Winger.
I think he floats into the middle quite a bit.
Matthias Cunha is the 9. Yeah.
But he's
another guy that can also be 10.
He plays the best when he plays center forward.
No, I disagree with that. I think especially for Korea, he needs to be a winger.
Well, yeah, okay, for Korea, but have you seen what he's doing
because of Son, though, right?
I think he plays the best when he's up through the middle, like right behind.
Choge Sung as their 9, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There's so many good ones. That's why I think it's hard, right? You like to realistically to just say Ollie Watkins is absolutely a top 5 striker.
Yo, dude, we got Tack on the channel. Tack is saying that Isak is better than Watkins. Oh,
there you go.
Tack's evil twin.
There you go.
Interesting. Better than
Isak's.
I'll maintain he's a more like skilled footballer.
His combination play, I think, offers more than Ollie's able to. And you can even argue possibly even a more clinical finisher with both feet. Ollie Watkins sometimes can make a mess of the finish.
I agree with that. Isak's not always that clinical either. Like I've seen that man. I mean, every striker misses shots. Do I need to pull up like FB ref and look at like the shot on goal percentage? I don't want to do that. We can get down and dirty. That's what we need to do.
Hold on. Before we get into the immaterial, I mean, I guess this is going a little bit more. I don't even know. But what do you guys think?
More technical. I agree with Tack. More technical.
Do you want somebody who just puts chances away, or like I think it comes down to like what kind of a 9 are you looking for?
I agree. And the argument I always make for this is that Gabriel Jesus, again, for my team, Arsenal, is not a clinical 9 whatsoever. But you cannot replace what he does attacking wise on the pitch, his combination play, his level of technical ability. It's like, I think Thierry Henry said it best. He would have loved to play with a guy like Jesus back in the day. I think to me, he almost resembles Bergkamp. Like he's able to just play off of if we had an Ivan Toney now.
That's the second time you've said that, and I let you get away with it the first time. I think Bergkamp is still so clear, and I think
listen to me. I'm talking not about the prolificness of Dennis Bergkamp,
but his style.
Right?
Yes,
what he offered to Thierry Henry in those invincible days. If we had an Ivan Toney like striker to pair with Jesus, I think it's that attack looks so fluid.
Okay. Yeah, we're getting into like striker archetypes here. Like I feel like Jesus is closer to Isak, Watkins is closer to like a Toney,
Yes, just a powerful 9, a clinical 9.
And like Kane, I would say like even Lewandowski is much closer to Watkins than he is to Harry Kane.
Yeah.
Harry Kane is closer to Benzema, those like 9s that are just hella clinical. But Benzema he gonna get you some assists. Like he did it all the time.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
That's a whole, again, that moves into a different echelon of football players. That's frankly, and that's moving into like Reece James, or Reece James is in Harry Kane territory, I would say, in that he can do anything. Right?
Right, like positional fluidity.
To me, that is like removed, and it's a different kind of positional fluidity than Havertz, what we were talking about earlier. I really like what Tack just said here, that Jesus only fits in a system where the wingers are the primary goal scorers. I never thought about that, but it makes
Firmino
sense.
type, kind of.
Yeah, exactly. Bobby Firmino is probably the perfect comparison. And again, maybe it is the whole he's Brazilian, and that's just kind of what he offers in terms of technical ability, fluidity. I think it's a waste if you only expect him to try and be the guy who's going to net you the goals. Like his ability to link up and drop into the midfield and be an extra an extra player in the buildup is his strength. And so,
Yeah.
you know, I think if we bring in Ivan Toney in January, it's not going to be to dethrone Jesus. It's to dethrone Nketiah.
Oh yeah, I would agree with that. Okay, so just to wrap this up, I probably put Watkins. I would probably have him either like 7 through 9.
Yeah, 5 through 10, somewhere 5 through 10, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
I still think Isak's clear though.
You could go as high as 5, and I would respect it. I really like Ollie Watkins. I think that man gets on a, like, I'm not gonna say Aston Villa aren't elite, but they're not always the most high scoring team. I think if he got on a high scoring, high octane team, I think he put up some crazy numbers.
You put him in place of Holland on City. He's not. And hold on, relax. Just give me a second. Say Holland goes to Real Madrid, and they decide, all right, we're not going to spend crazy on a striker. We're going to find someone that just is Premier League proven, knows what he's doing. And City Group, you know, they know how to conduct transfer business smart, you know, in a wise way. So they go after Ollie Watkins. Hypothetical world, how many goals does he net in a season with that level of quality behind him?
That's tough.
25.
Still a hell of a season, boys. Still a hell of a
25.
season. 25 goals.
I'd say it'd be something closer to 20, 23.
Really?
Maybe sitting around 20. I think his second season he would pop off, but I don't think that is. They would give him massive service, right? But he needs to be clinical. Like everybody talks about Holland being a tap-in merchant. That's all he has to be. That's all you need from him.
Is that what they say?
That's probably all you need from Watkins, to be honest.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but I don't think Watkins has the, you know, tap-in merchant clinical finishing in the same way that Holland does, right?
Yeah.
So no Premier League goal scoring record, but I would say, 20, 23 goals first season, then improve upon that afterwards.
I mean,
next time 15, 20.
15. He got 15 for Villa last season. He hits 20. He definitely hits 20.
You could say he hits the What did Son?
But it's also
Son hit when he won the Golden Boot.
It's also a different
22?
style, you know.
Say that again, Jose.
When he won the Golden Boot, Son, was it 2 seasons ago? How many did he hit?
Yeah, he and Salah tied. I want to say they both had 23. And Son didn't make the team of the season that year. I just want to throw that out there.
That was insane.
That
was
wild.
Crazy.
That's wild.
That was
crazy.
I've never been so furious in my goddamn life.
Who got over him?
Salah,
at the
left wing. I don't know.
They didn't put Foden in there, did they? Was it Foden?
Not at left wing. I don't think so. Okay. I'd have to go back and look. It's probably like a Chelsea player or something.
But for those teams, right? When they build them the teams of the year, they often would put 2 right wingers out there. They'll pick the 2 best wingers and they'll just like put them out there. And I imagine you probably go back and look at it, but I imagine it was like a Salah and like a
what year was it?
Riyadh or something. You know what I mean? Like I could easily see that.
2 years ago. Because last year, bro, Haaland just destroyed it. Even though Harry Kane was like absolutely cooking, like nobody talked about it because Haaland had like 37 goals or something like that.
Yeah, he broke the record in one season. That's why he's always going to be, you know, poised for a step back production.
Sergio is saying it was Ronaldo who got that started. That's
no.
If that is true, if that is, I mean, look, I already don't take these awards seriously because like these guys don't actually watch their own league. I swear to God.
There's no way it was Ronaldo.
There's no way it was Ronaldo.
No. He
got what, 15 goals or something from Man U? I mean, it wasn't like he sucked.
No, he had 20. He was just shy of Son.
Oh my God! Oh my God! It was Ronaldo. Oh my God!
Hey, and he did score that immense goal against Spurs. Maybe that was it. Maybe they were like head to head. He edged out Son.
Dunked on Ben Davies.
I've got to make this. I've got to make this concession here. Okay. I'm seeing a Bleacher Report tag at the top right of this.
Okay,
it's a Bleacher Report.
So it's a Bleacher Report.
Hold on, I'm looking.
Maybe they just summarized it.
BBC has Mikel Antonio at the 9 and Havertz at the 11.
What?
This is wild.
Hold on. It's all shithouse.
Impossible. Mikel Antonio.
Yeah.
Team of the season?
I don't know why they don't have a. Where is?
He's not in the CONCACAF best 11 right now, and he never was.
Hold on. I'm looking at the wrong sources.
Yeah, you looking at like clownfc.com. I don't know what that is, but you need to get off that website, bro.
Fucking BBC? I'm so sorry.
Who the hell at the BBC has Mikel Antonio in the top? Bro, he's not.
This was 21-22, right? 21-22?
21-22, yeah.
Okay.
Yo, that's crazy.
They really just don't have like a graphic for this. This is ridiculous.
You might have to type. It'd probably be PremierLeague.com, I imagine.
No, so It was Mane and Salah. It was Mane and Salah.
All I'm seeing is that the only Premier League source that I'm seeing is Alan Shearer's 21-22 team of the season. The game has restarted again, by the way. I'm at 45.
Okay. I am watching a commercial. Okay, hold on.
Okay, the PFA Players Award.
Okay.
PFA Players Award has Ronaldo sitting at the 9.
Ooh, might have gotten a little foot there.
Mo Salah on the left, Mane on the right, De Bruyne, Thiago, Bernardo Silva, Joao Cancelo, Rudiger, Van Dijk, and Alexander.
Oh my God!
Saka missed a fucking sitter, bro.
God. It was a little tough. It was a little fast.
It was a little tough. It was a volley. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like,
yeah,
dude,
that was his left though that time.
I know the right one. I'll give him benefit of the doubt, but it's just like, bro, you need to find a way to get some contact.
Sure,
you're gonna look at that.
Pen, right?
You're gonna look at that.
But do you look at the force though? Is this?
No.
I'm not even watching that.
No, but VAR wouldn't surprise me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, VAR wouldn't surprise me.
I wouldn't be surprised. Douglas Luiz straight red here. I wouldn't be surprised if they just
do it.
Yeah,
another controversy.
Yeah. They're like violent conduct.
If they give him a red right now, I'll turn the TV off.
Yeah, they be like he endangered Gabriel Jesus' life.
Ronaldo, Neymar. Ronaldo.
I did look up.
They asked tax for the top 10 Brazilians, bro.
They did, and I really like his top 5. I really like his top 5.
Shit,
you know what? You know what I don't see from a lot of Brazilian outlets is R9 being that high up. I think if he's not 1, he's 2.
Tack, I can understand the Dino or the Neymar over Dino bit. Are those in order?
Every legend that's done an interview, when they talk about R9, they're like, "No, y'all don't understand how good this guy was."
Yeah.
I was making those references when everyone was glazing Holland to like on every corner of the internet, bro. I'm like, he's not even prime R9 yet, bro. What are we doing?
Just relax.
Everybody calm down. And you know
that's
what?
a great ball.
Oh
my gosh,
that was so was he on?
Who put
you
that
know what?
In? Was this Zinchenko?
I thought that. Yeah, I think so. I thought that was off.
What a pass!
That's a great Zinchenko ball.
Holland will never be prime R9. That's not his archetype. That's just not what he does.
Different play styles, yeah.
Mbappe is closer to R9.
Yes.
Mbappe is an R9 style player as much as
just based off sheer impact, regardless of technical ability. He's just on sheer impact. He is closer to R9 than Holland.
The fact that they're asking,
oh my God,
this they're requesting a full YouTube video as a comment.
They are
in the chat
in the middle of an Arsenal stream. He's like,
I respect that. I respect that.
Dude, every time Diop gets on the ball, I get so fucking nervous.
Yeah, if R9 didn't have the major injuries, I'd agree. I think he'd be top 3.
That's not a handball because of the rule. Because of the rule, bro.
Okay. Yeah, off his chest
because of the rule. Yeah,
off his chest first.
His knee first. I got so scared.
And honestly, that would have been dumb anyways.
It would have.
Get up. Get up, dog.
Get up, bro. Get up.
Playboy.
We don't have time. Bro. Get up.
Yeah, 2 minutes left in the game, bro. Come on.
2 minutes left. It's done. It's over. Let's go.
2-minute drill. Let's go.
Yo, Jose, if you ever make it up here, I've got a dope Arsenal bar that we can go to.
Bro, I
watched them play like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it was awesome.
Oh man, I'm so in for that. I'm so in. No, not a foul.
No,
not a foul. Come on, Gavi, you're good, bro. You're good. Come on,
Cameron. I swear to God, if you're talking about if Alexi Lalas hopped on Fox Sports and you're trying to rile me up, now is not the time. Leon Bailey has an assist today. I'm in a rough state.
Shit, Deadball TV Tactical Manager collab. Shoot, we might have to.
The world needs it, bro.
No, the streets been asking for it.
Come on, man.
My DM is getting blown up, bro. Every day.
Take your time.
Every day. I keep telling people they want Avengers Endgame too quick. You know what I mean? You got to go through the rest of the series first.
100%.
Top 10 Brazilians currently playing.
Connor Fox Sports. Oh, okay. I thought he was saying that you are Fox Sports. My bad.
No.
I was like, is he calling you? I was like, is he calling you Stu Holden? I don't understand what the.
I don't understand either.
By the way, you guys saw that, right? Stu Holden's American Best 11.
No,
you guys see
holy
that?
Shit! No, is it on? Hold on,
bro. It is the most soccer terrorism bullshit I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, bro, what are we doing? What kind of shit are we devolving?
Okay, hold on.
Dude, I have never heard soccer terrorism in my life.
No, it was
Why does
so
it make
anti-football.
so
I was like,
much
dude, there's
sense?
no way this is what we're going into. Bro.
Your takes are so bad they are inherently anti-football. I love that. Oh
Yeah,
my
bro. I
god.
was like, bro, no
I'm gonna start
way.
using that. I'm gonna start.
Reina right wing. Interesting.
Yeah. Let's take our best fucking playmaker on the ball and let's just isolate. Let's put him on an island and let's hope that he has the same impact, bro. And then you know what? Let's take our fastest winger. Let's put him at right back.
Tim Weah right back. Those are some interesting. And he drops Ream. Interesting.
Yeah, he drops Ream.
I buy that.
I think Ream, dude,
he's not a crazy shout. But...
No. I think he's holding on to it, but I said it before.
Fucking concept, bro.
I don't fault anybody for that. Ream is at the age where any dip in performance, like he played so well that in spite of his age, he was chosen. Now it's getting to a point where, like, if the performance drops, I think we got to have that conversation. Unfortunately, because he's still my favorite, but he doesn't put out the numbers,
Yeah. We're like at that awkward, like Ramos phase with Spain, where it's like
he wasn't 82. Yeah. He wasn't 82 for your team, when you won how many tournaments on FIFA with him, but now his pace dropped a few more, and you're like, I really can't.
Bro, just look at Fulham. Look at last season, right? Pre World Cup, pre Qatar, and then look at that drop off a little bit since then. And defensively, they've just been leaking goals at a rate that they weren't prior to that tournament. So
I will say,
older.
Hey Jack, your boy Ito's in the mud. Pulisic got another assist. A worldie of a goal last week, and now he's got an assist.
Okay, can he get 4 assists in one game in World Cup qualifier? I'll wait.
Look, he's so mad he ripped the microphone off.
Why you gotta drag LeBron, bro? Why you gotta drag LeBron?
Who dragging LeBron?
You're dragging Christian Pulisic, bro. That's LeBron James' soccer right now.
Oh, sorry. I forget.
You got me with that one.
You did. I was like,
I bit hard. I was like, LeBron. Who's talking about LeBron?
Yeah. I was like, is he like number 23? I didn't know where that was.
No. Yeah, soccer's LeBron James.
Soccer, of course. Dude, I like Pulisic. I had him in my best 11. I got nothing bad to say about that.
Hold on. Was he the only one? American wise?
He is my one American. Yeah.
Oof. Well, that's not a.
Dude, I will summarize the entire video like this: the Americans are top 2 at every single position in CONCACAF except right back. Oh, excuse me, except right wing. Every other position they're top 2.
Who do you have as the American right winger? Weah,
like number 6.
Yeah,
I'm not a Weah guy at all. Is it hate? Yes, but he's 6 for me.
Hey, Hoopers, you are for sure getting a Copa America prediction in the future, like without a doubt. We'll talk more about Copa America. Honestly, I'm just enjoying this game.
Hey, does that count?
What time are you guys at?
Oh no, Cheyenne just texted
54, 55, 56.
Okay, perfect.
I'm
like
God.
half a second ahead of you, Jose.
Okay, cool. Jack, are you like far behind?
I'm 6, 7, 8. Am I ahead of you guys?
I'm at 54.
Whoa.
I'm at 54, 12, 13,
okay.
14.
Okay, I'm at 17, 18. So I'm like 3
seconds.
seconds.
You're like a second and a half.
Okay. I'm going to pause it for 2 seconds. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, now I'm at 23,
there, bro.
24, 25. We synced up? 28.
Yeah. 29.
Okay.
30.
Okay. Perfect. Beautiful. Oh no, Shine just texted me probability to win the AFC Asian Cup, and I know he sent this to me because Iran's number 2 at 17%.
Oh my God, you Xiaoyan, bro. And right now he is loving life. The man's prediction god for MLS right now.
I'm glad because his international predictions are atrocious. So I'm glad that he's getting the MLS ones in.
Yeah. His MLS takes are they're spicy, but they're like
what a ball,
realism,
fellas.
That's a great ball.
Nice.
Like I've never seen anyone get more predictions wrong than he did at the Gold Cup. That was impressive, honestly.
He just backs, his nation in a way that most others don't, to the point where it's just not realistic anymore. And I respect it. He when he said Taremi would easily walk into United's lineup as a striker, I thought that was interesting. That's like a debatable point, I think.
would
Remy, who plays
walk.
for Porto, would walk into
Taremi-
United's lineup as a striker, as a 9.
I thought you were talking about Loic Remy for a second. I was like, what the fuck?
No. Taremi.
Okay, I was like, I'm about to call this man live on the stream and be like, you need to deactivate the channel if you think Loic Remy is gonna walk into me.
Bro, Loic Remy had his heyday, bro. He
did. Hey, he had that 90 pace for a while.
Yeah. Shout out to the FIFA merchant Remy himself.
Sweaty,
but I think Remy, he's good. It's just that, like, Xiaoyan, I mean, Iranian's hard. That's just kind of how it goes.
Taremi is an animal. Like, I love Mehdi Taremi, but would he walk into menu? I mean, he's definitely good enough to start. 100% he's good enough to start. Obviously, that doesn't make any sense now that they just splashed the bag on Højlund. But if they hadn't bought Højlund, I think Taremi would have been a really good buy for them.
Yeah.
Dude, even against England at the World Cup, Iran were getting slaughtered. My man got 2 goals.
Yeah.
Like he.
Oh
my God.
Ollie Watkins, not a defender. I think clearly not a defender. We almost got an own goal.
Oh my God, Ivan Toney is clear. Ollie Watkins, just for that one.
Debo almost like ripped his head off, bro. Look at this. And then because he goes up for the header, then he ducks down. And then it hits Ollie in the back.
Dude, I think that's more on. It looks like it's a little more on Debo.
It might be a little bit, right? But I think he slaps it because he expects Watkins to go for the header. And that's probably on Debo a little bit.
Well, his sight line gets totally cut off by Ollie Watkins, so he doesn't know where the ball's coming from for a second.
Oh God, that looks juicy. Yo, Mustafi is a dog, too. I really like watching him play. He's super fun. Is that Magalhaes? Dude, from like
Cameron,
a really zoomed out, dude.
Cameron, don't you be putting words in my mouth.
What is he saying? What is he saying?
Somebody asked, they were like, what's your favorite South American team in the qualifiers? And Cameron goes, I basically speak for Connor, and it's Uruguay.
Who doesn't love Uruguay, bro? Except for Argentines.
Well, even I do like Uruguay because they have Bielsa. Literally, the Uruguayans can't do it without the Argentines. That might have been the meanest thing I've said about Uruguay. And, you know what?
Oh my!
Why are we bottling finishing, bro? I don't fucking understand. Why are we bottling finishes?
Holy shit! Yo, I'm telling you, bro, Prime Deli Ali puts that away.
Dude.
That's crazy. The real question is, would Yunus Musa score this? Let's watch it again.
Cameron, I do respect Uruguay.
Yes. Wear your hips and put that shit in the corner of the net. Oh my God.
Oh man. Not the best from Pau Torres there, I have to say.
That was a gift.
That was a bit of a gift.
That was a fucking gift.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh no, Saliba missing the bounce.
Oh, boys, what are we doing?
Oh my God, you guys are rattled.
Damn, that sucks. Okay, it is what it is. You got time. At 30 minutes. That was a gift, though. It's all right. Come on. Yeah, but if I wasn't on stream right now, I'd be fucking raging, I think. I'm pretty tame because I'm on stream. But and right now, my wife and she's gone doing her thing, hanging out with friends or whatever. I'm by myself. I'd be livid.
No, dude, the apartment to yourself. The apartment to yourself rage is different.
Yeah,
it really is,
bro. Different. There's nobody in there to hear your screams. You'd say some outlandish stuff.
People thinking that some crazy, I don't know, some crime is going on in my apartment when in reality I'm just watching Arsenal play.
My language switches in betwin. Like I'll speak in like broken Spanish ending. It doesn't make much sense. Like if another person was here right now and they were bilingual, I still don't think they would understand me at the rate that I switch in between.
That's my dad. My dad's Spanglish comes out fucking hard when he's watching like bro and Connor gets, I mean, you guys, he's not a America fan. I'll just put it out there like that, right? That's enough said. He's a America fan.
Oh, so he's happy right now at least.
Well, yeah, but there's plenty of seasons we all know where hasn't finished that way. And the man, when he gets going, bro, his broken like Spanglish is hilarious. It is by far entertainment. I love it.
Man, if they bottle it to San Luis,
no, he's not having any of that talk right now. I brought up that conversation. My man just leaves the room.
Surely they can't. Like it's 5-goal aggregate. That's
you would think.
Dude, America will never live it down if they bottle 5 with the squad that they have too. They basically just like bought every other team's best player. Oh my God, McCain is an animal. Oh my gosh, Diaby 1-on-1. What's he gonna do? Great.
Damn it!
Oh,
Raya! Hey, by Raya.
Oh my gosh, Raya.
Oh my Lord.
Oh God, bro. You see how stretched we get, man? The back
Oh
is the biggest risk against a team like this.
Bro, every time Raya has a bad game or a bad decision, people come back to my video where I said he was the best goalkeeper last season, and they're like, haha, this didn't age well. Stick to baseball.
He was the best keeper last season.
Yeah, bro.
He's off. He's off. Yeah, he's off.
Yeah, but nobody. Yeah. My point is, nobody goes back to that video when he does well, though.
Yeah, no,
nobody goes back and says you were right or good take. No, it's only.
People were saying he was on fraud watch after what happened against Luton Town. I mean,
yeah. I didn't watch the game. Because I was during my conference.
Oh, dude,
2 howlers.
Yeah,
he's got to be off, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He is. He should be.
That was a lot closer than
I didn't see the line. It was closer than I thought, but I'm pretty sure that's off.
I mean, it's his body posturing. His feet were on, I think.
Bro, it could be 2-1 Arsenal right now. It could be 3-3, to be honest.
I'd even, if we're just going straight play, I might even give the slight edge to y'all. Slight. Just a little bit.
Both teams have had their moments. I think just they took advantage of their one very clear cut one. And we had 2 of those. Nothing. Bro.
If Saka's injured, I swear to God, I'm going to
don't say it. Why even put it in the air? Come on, Connor, man. We can't jinx it.
No, I got to come turn. I got to. Oh.
Bro, Villa would be 5 clear of City if they win. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, but City will make up ground. They're going to get Kevin back. They're Rodri. Dude, nobody's talking about this. Everyone's saying, oh, De Bruyne this, De Bruyne that. Bro, Rodri is the most valuable player on that entire team, and this last stretch is showing it 100%.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop out. I'm gonna take a piss real quick.
Good.
Thank God he's gone. So the Spurs are trashed.
Go fuck yourself.
I love that. Bro, who didn't? What Spurs hater did not enjoy November? November was a great month, bro.
Dude, that was insane.
It was immense. I loved it.
That was insane. You know what I don't get about the Spurs, though? Is that everybody loves to clown the Spurs. Like, everybody loves to clown the Spurs. I'm like, they don't do anything to y'all. They win 1, maybe 2 games against City every year, and that's their most impressive thing. They go on like a mediocre run, and that's it. Like, why do I have like United fans that are like clowning Spurs? I'm like, y'all wish you were as good as Spurs.
Fair. And also, United fans need something to cling on, bro. If there was ever a team on like mental health watch, a fan base, it is United. But like with that said, by far, bro. But like I think so. A lot of fans were calling Spurs like this run, like, oh, they're finally gonna do it, and just finally gonna help them get to the top.
Way too early.
Way too early. And I always kind of knew that it's it's a long season. They're going to revert back to who they are because that's just who they are, I believe. And that's why I never bought into it. I don't think it's like this fall from grace. A lot of people are like, oh, they kind of fell off the tree. That meme that goes around.
Yeah.
I never saw them even being on the tree. I think that they were overperforming, and the law of averages will correct them. That's how I saw it.
Yeah, and you know what? Even if they weren't overperforming, even if they are capable of that offensive output, they just don't have the structure yet to be consistent. And it's really tough for them. The only manager who was ever able to get them consistent was Pochettino. And to his credit, he almost won the league like 2, maybe 3 years in a row. But it takes.
I need Jack's take on that. I don't. Even your take too, man. I don't know. I don't rate Poch as a manager, and not because of like what's happening with Chelsea now. He never did it at PSG. He never did it at Spurs. They got very close, but that team should have done more than what they did. He's never done it, so I don't know if he's going to
think about it though. Every single club he's managed at has god awful ownership. Nobody has done it with PSG.
That's fair.
Nobody has done it with Spurs. Nobody now can do it with like Chelsea. It's just so tough. Like he's taking these impossible jobs, and everybody was, giving him flack for going from PSG to Chelsea. Tell me the transfers that he got to pick. I think they bring him in because they're going to pay him a massive amount of money, and he's a decent manager, And I think he went to PSG because he was like, sure, let's work with Messi. That sounds fun. Yeah. I kind of want to work with the national team at some point.
100%. I saw Cameron's comment about Arsenal chokes too. Bro, most of y'all, I granted, Arsenal hasn't been a Premier League champion for most of y'all's lifetimes in the comments. I totally understand that, right? I get it. And we had our banter club era. But Spurs is on another level, right? Like, it's one thing to not have done it in a long time, and it's another thing to just not have done it. And I think that's the difference right now. And Spurs is not even in that banter club era. They're still trying to kind of figure it out. United is in much more of a
United
banter club.
United today, cherry on top of the cake, dude.
The banter cake.
Insane. The banter cake, it's like it's Ten Hag and Anthony holding hands on the top of the cake,
Yeah, bro. I don't know, man. They got a long way to go, and I don't know. A team that should not be spending whatsoever, but yet they're spending like they only missing the final pieces of the roster to challenge for the title when that's not even close, bro. Not even close.
Yeah.
You're going to be spending 100 million on Anthony, 60 million on Mount, 70 or 80 on Hoyland, 50 on Onana. None of that should be taking place with how much needs to actually exit the club right now. There's not.
Dude, I think Mount was probably one of the most foolish transfers of last year. I think it was so.
And bro, they bid three fucking times for him. They got told no twice. And
Unreal.
Still went back and increased the bid. Crazy.
I don't know, bro. Give me Mount over Anthony.
Cameron, what was I even saying? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, give me Mount over Anthony. Well, yeah, without a doubt. But like they didn't. I don't know how much they needed him.
Oh my gosh!
Save by Raya. Great save. You have Ollie. Great save by Raya.
Cameron, I wasn't even saying anything crazy about the Spurs. I just said they had bad ownership.
He literally stated facts for like 5 minutes, and Cameron's like, "Nah, bro, he's talking crazy."
Okay, there we go.
That our entire ownership model is just like make money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said that Poch deserves credit because he almost had them winning the league. He got them consistent where the only person since who's been able to do that is Mourinho. Ainge.
In the Carabao Cup, maybe.
Mourinho was a good manager for Spurs. He just didn't have like a big run of form that was in the middle. He was consistent in that he would win more games than he lost, but that is not good enough for the Premier League.
Oh,
you got to give him time.
Oh my God, that touch!
Night before he has the opportunity to win a trophy, you get rid of him. I don't know.
Oh, that was idiotic. No other club would ever do that, but I didn't want him to win, and then we'd have to keep him.
I think Poch has never been. Not that he's a bad manager. I just don't think he belongs at an elite club in the world. I think he needs to go to like a. I don't know. You can make like a top 7, top 8 club. Give him a Brighton. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
And the reason I say that's because even as a player, he was never elite. Like I think he knows how to work with young, promising talent that will listen to everything he says, follow his orders to the T, play exactly the way he wants to play. That's kind of how I saw Spurs at their height. Was they had a couple big name transfers like Son and Kane, but it really was just a collective effort from young talent that the Dele Alli's, Lucas Moura was kind of in his prime already, but like Eriksen, like there were just all these guys that were just young and would listen to everything he had to say.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's what he needs.
Who do you think is more qualified to manage a elite team then, Ten Hag or Pochettino?
More qualified, I guess. Oh, that's tough.
I'm taking Poch, and it's not close. Like,
it's just like does Poch have a director, a sporting director? Does Chelsea have one?
At Chelsea, you asking the wrong guy. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably.
Tough.
Probably.
I think if both of those managers, I almost need to see what both of those managers would do with proper transfer making decisions out of their hands. If they were just solely in charge of managing their teams and the tactics, and if they could do that,
but they like Pochettino is. You tell me one guy that Pochettino has gone for this season that wasn't like given to him by Todd. And the same thing with at PSG. I don't know who he transferred in that he was like, I need this guy, you know?
Yeah, fair.
I don't think that he gets those decisions. I think Chelsea is like such a poison chalice because you will get paid a bag. You will be, working with incredible talent, but it will never be your vision of a club. Whereas Ten Hag, I think he has made his vision of a club, and it can't be Brentford.
With that said, he's also very blatantly said that he kind of hasn't been able to make his vision because he can't play the same way he played at Ajax. Which, if that's the mentality of that manager, I also wonder why did you sign him? Like you didn't,
you
didn't bring him on to be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer 2.0. You brought him to implement the tactics and the system that saw a young, average age of 19 or 20-year-old Ajax team almost make it to the Champions League final.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what you wanted, but. Who's more qualified? Technically, it's Poch because he's the only one who's coached a world-class team in PSG. Technically, they were world-class, right? Messi, Neymar, Mbappe. He did absolutely nothing with them. But he did get the opportunity. I don't know if Ten Hag deserves it because all he's coached up to this point has been youth and been relatively successful. But the Eredivisie championships don't mean anything to me. Or they don't mean as much. I'm saying anything. They don't mean as much to me.
Yeah, they're tough to gauge for sure.
So I don't know. It's a tough question.
I would go with Poch because of his sustained success in the Prem.
Yeah.
Like, despite not winning stuff, the fact that, like, how we played, the fact that we were, like, top 3 every year, to me means more than Ten Hag doing very well with the Dutch side that, I mean, Ajax were also pretty damn stacked back then. I mean, PSV.
What a tackle. Good God.
John McGinn,
look at him.
He's a little unlucky.
Scottish donk, bro. Look at him.
It's unlucky on the tackles. I actually think it was good form. Like I think he timed it pretty well. It was just like he ended up catching a good amount of Odegaard.
You only get that from haggis and meat pie. That's how you
I'm telling you, bro. This man goes to have beers with the boys after these matches. 1,000%.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
And before, dude, he's like the George Best, Johan Cruyff cigarettes at halftime,
Yeah. Just crew, you know what I mean? Like him, and even
the
way like Luke Shaw is built. I'm just like, bro, these guys they're not like athletic specimens, but they're still elite footballers, which is crazy. Yes. Oh my God, bro. 17 minutes.
Good God. You saw Ollie Watkins had him in an arm bar. You saw that?
Yeah. Aliba's strong, though. Damn, bro. Good, Declan. All right, come on.
Lots of time here. Tons of time here. What time are y'all on?
73, 30, 31, 32.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm like a second ahead of you. I'm going to pause real quick.
Whew. Man, this would be a big result. Big result if this holds.
It will be. If this holds, it puts Villa within a point of Arsenal, and it keeps it as Liverpool being a point ahead at the top.
What do we do when the ref says +10 and Arsenal score in the 99th minute? What do we do?
You'll see me run off of this stream 1,000%.
Well, do I get to then campaign for 3 weeks about how rigged it was?
Yes, I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take it.
I just want to be able to do what U.S. fans did after Mexico qualified for the Copa.
Yeah.
Okay.
And after what happened last season, where the PG mole came back and essentially apologized for the 5 points we missed out on last season when we lost the title by 5 points, I'm okay with what happens after we get something to go our way.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. We have an understanding then. Let's see. Can't wait for
what 10. The fuck, Trossard, bro.
Wow, what a dog pass.
Yeah, that was shocking.
Terrible.
Yeah, but Trossard
has the pieces to be so good, but his decision making at times is just wayward to say the least.
Dude, yeah. How are they slicing y'all up 2-4?
Tackle by Declan.
Wow.
He's such a good bench guy, though.
Declan got sick of it.
Oh, Trossard is?
Trossard. Yeah, I would love to bring that guy off the bench. Oh my god.
1,000%. 28 million. Still a bargain in my opinion.
Still a bargain.
That is a bargain. That's a steal.
Is he gonna throw that in? What's he doing?
Only 6 total? I don't know what he's doing.
This is where we get lock up, boys. Lock up. Diego Carlos needs to be on lock. I need someone grabbing Pau Torres' arm. Like we need to absolutely be locked in for this.
We just crowding the hell out of Raya.
Yeah,
right now.
they're just crowding Raya. Someone move John McGinn's big ass out of the way, bro.
Oh, Magalhaes. Yeah.
Golly, big body. Just get that out.
Good. Yeah, good.
Oh God. Oh, we might have some.
Oh, I thought so too. Come
Matty
on.
With a shot. Oi.
That actually was a good hit by Cash.
Yeah.
Matty Cash is so faced, dude. Look at him running away.
That ball that's won by Cash is everything because Odegaard is basically free and clear.
Premier League best looking, best 11. Matty Cash, right back.
Premier League best hair for sure.
Best hair. Best 11?
Best hair, best 11.
Best hair, best 11? Yeah. 1,000%.
I think he's in contention at that right back. Best looking.
But yeah, 1,000%.
There's not a lot of like really good looking gentlemen who play right back in the Prem.
Yeah, Kyle Walker's a stud, but
not a good looking.
Kyle Walker's a stud. That's pretty much it. Whoa.
There's a reason you hear about it when he exposes himself at bars. It's because nobody wants to see that.
Bro, that was a hilarious story, man. I was like, of course it's Kyle Walker with the shit out.
That was insane.
Jesus, bro.
That was insane.
I was like, man.
And
good
that's
for him.
Like not a weird thing for him. Like he does that like actively.
I got people, fans these days too, are like so judgy. I'm like, guys, the only reason we know he did this is because it's not the 90s anymore. Okay. This was happening every other weekend.
Correct.
At any given bar or party where there were footballers anywhere. Okay. This was the amount of shithousery before social media was wild.
Dude, it's probably way worse. Now all these teams have like entire staff who are dedicated to not letting these guys get in trouble.
Yeah.
You literally
there are PR professionals that might as well be Secret Service agents, just preventing shit from happening.
Correct. They probably have people with them in the club who are just like making sure they don't do anything stupid with the girl, or anything.
In addition to your club PR team, you have a personal PR team.
Facts.
Like it's insane.
What do you think of the rumors of Ramsdale possibly going to Wolves on a loan?
That's insane.
I think I heard Newcastle too. I just don't know if like Newcastle. I think it would have to be a transfer, and I think Arsenal are demanding 50 million for him, which is interesting. But
how much?
50 is what he's where he's being quoted at, and it's just tough because like knowing that he's a backup, why would you spend 50 million for a backup?
24 years old in English. That's got to be at least 15 mil added.
Yeah, probably 100%. So I think with Ramsdale going, and I think something has to happen. I think what happened at Luton Town for Raya is a perfect example. And I'll be one to admit I was wrong. Jack and I did a video where I really kind of praised Arsenal for going out and not settling and finding, a keeper that would raise the level. I think it did, but equally, I think subconsciously it put pressure on both of the keepers in a way where if you fuck up once, you have a very capable man who can place off the bench.
It was I would say medium reward, high risk move, which you probably want to avoid those as much as possible. Like, maybe Ramsdale got 5% better, which would have made him like incredible. Or maybe Raya was like, I'm the best goalkeeper in the world.
Yeah.
Like maybe he got to that level. But the risk of destroying both of their confidences was too high, in my opinion.
Agree.
It's like, you're talking to that girl and it's like, okay, you're looking at your text combo and you're like, I could say this right now and it might come off as like the smoothest possible thing ever, but it's very risky,
Yeah.
So it's like, do I say this and like maybe we meet up later tonight, or do I just, do I delete this message and go with something a little more standard? A simple good night text. You know what I'm saying?
Keep it classy. Yeah,
Exactly. You're like, this is a bit raunchy. Do I send it? Fuck yeah. That's what Arsenal said.
Exactly.
And then she said, you're a creep.
Yeah, we went full thirst and it backfired. But I will say, like, and that's what you saw against Luton Town. Like Raya, so you didn't see like the two howlers. I mean, the first one led to the second one. I think the first was on the set piece. He completely misses the punch and it leads to a goal. The second one,
yikes.
I haven't even seen Ross Barkley's name anywhere, anywhere on any lineup, any team sheet, anywhere on social media, and he scores a goal that goes right under. It doesn't stretch right; it goes right underneath his body, and it just it reeked of a man who's missing confidence. So,
oh my God,
Raya needs Ramsdale to at least, even on a loan, move on in January and come back and figure out permanently what the situation looks like in the summer.
Yeah, I agree. Even then, you got to think both guys don't really like what's going on at the club.
Yeah,
no,
1,000%. And he's coming in for Jesus.
Okay.
Interesting.
I love Nketiah. I think he's so good.
He's a better finisher, technically speaking.
Yeah.
I just don't think he puts the work that Gabby puts in. And I think right now in the last 10 minutes, we need the work. Damn, bro. Gabby's pissed.
You saw that? Wow.
Yeah,
he's pissed.
The linesman is like, hey, go fuck yourself. Like, completely just.
Yeah, he's letting it fly.
Yeah, man.
Hey, you know what? I got a question for you guys. Sergio brought up a good one.
Okay.
I think if he goes to Man U, he's a flop.
Wait. Read it out to me. I'm watching the.
Does Lautaro walk into Arsenal, Spurs, and Man United team as the 9?
Does he? Like, is that a question? Probably Spurs. Yeah, we'd put Son back wide.
I think he would do. I think he could perform at Spurs. I don't know if he'd be as incredible as we think he is. As he is in Italy. Like I just don't know if he's ready for this level of competition. Which is why I say he's going to need all the help he can get. Like Man United, absolutely not. I think he crumbles at Man United. I think his career ends.
I think. Well, let me ask you this first off, because there's a lot of fans who think that Son's finished at wing. Like he can't play winger anymore.
Based on last season,
I think that I don't know. There's like some talk that Son needs to remain the striker. That if they're going to upgrade anywhere attacking wise, it's to find someone else, maybe like another Kulusevski out there, a right-footed one to put on the left.
Okay.
Because maybe Son might not have the legs or the wheels anymore to be as lethal. Not that he wouldn't produce, but would never get back to what he was, and it just makes more sense moving forward to find someone youthful at that position. Do you think? I don't know. How do you feel? Like if Lautaro came in, would you be okay putting Son back out wide?
Absolutely. To me, that's a premature take. I mean, Son is what, 30 or 31? Let's not act like this guy's pace has dropped off 25%. Like him playing centrally sometimes for either Korea or Spurs is not because he is not a good winger. It is because he is also extremely good and capable as a second striker or center forward. It's not like, oh, he's just not beating his man anymore. We got to put him as striker. Like, no, he put him left and watch him beat somebody.
Yeah,
he'll do it. So I feel like they'd at least try it. I feel like they would roll out Kulu, Lautaro, and Son front three, because really I feel like he's competing with Richarlison, and Lautaro is just a better player, like simply. So
yeah, bro, I need some of those fans out there, those ball knowledge experts, to hear that take, man, because there's so many that just discount Son's ability to play on the wing anymore.
That they're probably going off of last season, in which having Ivan Perisic play the way that he did under Antonio Conte, like, destroyed how Son operated as a winger.
Yeah.
Like, get this, bro. This was a scenario. This is how it started the whole argument. We did a video on who the ideal transfer could be for either one of these teams in January or in summer. And as much as I don't want to see it, someone like Santi could work at Spurs if he was ready for the physicality the Prem offers. If he's ready for that.
God, that scares me. That scares me a lot.
It does. I think he should, honestly, bro, like he would honestly work somewhere like in Spain significantly better. But I understand that Spurs do need an out-and-out 9 to complete their attack, or at least seemingly. Barca Boy argued that Kubo would have been a better signing from Sociedad because he can keep Son up front, where he's probably going to remain because he no longer has the wheels to be as effective and productive on the left wing.
I think the Kubo signing is more win now.
This Trossard dive here was worthy of a card. That was card worthy. Did you see that? Did you see the slow motion replay? I was like, oh my God, he's really hurt. He really got me there. I watched it. Oh my God.
I saw a
That's a Golden
single
Globe.
stud like connect with the
Golden
outside of
Globe.
his sock. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, if I'm Spurs director, I'd sign Kubo over Santi. Honestly, I would. Kubo's,
What do you think? So you said more win now, but you think Santi would be the better? Take your Mexican fandom out of it for a second. Do you think Santi's a better long-term solution? Because Kubo's still young.
They're both really young, and dude, Kubo's one of the best players in La Liga right now.
Yes, 1000%.
The concern with him is he's so small. Like,
yeah,
does he get eaten alive in the Prem? I think Kubo should never come to the Prem. But if he did, I mean, I still think he'd be okay. Of course, we've seen like Bernardo Silva, like we've seen guys who aren't that big go off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Better for the long term. He's doing it in a better league and he's done it for longer. So you have to say that what Kubo's doing is more impressive than Santi Jimenez.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus Christ. Do you remember Vincent Janssen? Do you remember that guy?
Yes.
Spurs signed him. He scored like 24 goals or something in a season. And he was one of the worst strikers I've ever seen in my life. Ends up at Rayados and Liga MX. I'm like, what is going on, bro? Like, talk about like the fall from grace.
Yeah.
I don't rate Eredivisie like stats at all. Like, to me, it's not a good indicator.
It doesn't translate. It's not a very good metric.
Yeah, and like the defending in the league is honestly shocking for like every team outside the big three. It's terrible.
But then when you look at like Gabra Football or like any other channel that's hyping him up, right? They'll reference Luis Suarez's record that he just broke, and I think
why they're doing that.
Yes, I get it. I get it. It's it's big, but at the same time, it's like
they want views. They need views.
Yes.
We all do.
The whole Luis Suarez, I think the comparison is mental just because, dude, Suarez is the best striker of our generation.
Mental.
Yeah.
He's insane.
It's insane. I don't think Santi can even do the things on the ball that Suarez can do.
No, he couldn't.
Yeah, it's a completely night and day comparison. The production could end up being the same. We don't really know in terms of top 5 European football, but or maybe at some points, right? Because you got to remember Suarez was carrying a pretty mediocre Liverpool side. They were bad.
Yes.
And he was really kind of carrying them offensively. And then we all saw what he could do in a really great side like Barcelona. So I don't know if Santi is going to live up to that hype.
Dude, Kubo's been good at he was good at Mallorca, and Mallorca are not exciting. I'll say that. And then he goes to Sociedad, which is no doubt an upgrade of Mallorca. No debate about that. Actually has some like very good attacking players around him for the first time, and we're seeing him like absolutely shred. So I just feel more comfortable with Kubo saying, okay, he upgraded team-wise once and he got better. So I feel comfortable saying if he upgrades again, he will continuously get better. With Santi, it's from Cruz Azul to, Feyenoord. So I kind of want to see one more
massive level.
Dude, we're talking about going from Liga MX, where let's not act like Santi was the best 9 in Liga MX. Like he wasn't. He wasn't.
He was good. I mean, he was good. He was good. There was potential. There was potential.
Oh, absolutely. But I mean, if we're talking like, okay, is Santi as all right? Shit, I'm gonna get myself in trouble.
It was like Omar Bravo or some shit, right? It was like he was potential. Like you saw it, but he wasn't the out and out. Like this is easily the best striker in the league right now.
Does Santi Jimenez drag Pumas to a CONCACAF Nations League final like Juan Dineno did?
No.
I
can tell you that right now. We don't have to debate it. No.
Okay, well there we go. People will be mad at that, but that's what I'm saying. Like. Juan Dineno is also probably like 30 now. Like I feel like
but I mean, that's still not crazy old. Like it's he just doesn't.
The point is
he wasn't experienced enough to do it either. Though. Like, that's the other side of that argument is like he wasn't ready to carry a side like that.
Absolutely, but we've seen guys like Suarez carry teams at like a relatively young age. Now Santi hasn't had that opportunity really outside of Cruz Azul, and he doesn't have to carry at Feyenoord because for their division. Oh my god! My God!
It's in. That's in. No fucking way. It's in.
A handball.
No.
Oh,
they got to review that. They got to review that. That's it.
Hold on.
No.
Dude, it looked like it was like bobbling between.
It is, but I don't know if you can call that a handball. That's what
I'm saying. Yeah.
Bro,
it's like,
I don't.
Okay, let's watch. We got to see this. I mean, if anything,
it hit Matty Cash's hand first. Both of them.
Oh God. Dude. Oh man. Oh Jesus. Here we go. Everyone's gonna be pissed no matter what.
Dude.
Oh my God!
It hit Cash's hand first.
It did.
It hit Havertz like in the shoulder, and then it hit Cash.
What's the rule? Would they call it because Cash is kind of like looking this way and it hits his hand over here? Would they still, by the letter of the law, is that still a handball?
I don't. That's the thing. I don't even know how it's interpreted.
Oh, like right.
Tell you.
See, it's definitely off Havertz's hand there. Right? No, not here. That's a chest, and then it touches his hand. Dude, I think they're gonna call this off. I really do. I mean, it's. Oh, this is so messy. This is so messy.
Now
this is a referee's
Look at this.
Nightmare, bro. Look at his face. Is he bleeding?
Yeah,
look at Deepu's face. Yeah.
I mean, but he got kicked everywhere. He went down for the ball.
Oh, how for a goal, bro? Oh
Deepu's bleeding. So like he got kicked somewhere in the middle right here. Oh my God, this is gonna be talking the entire weekend now.
Yeah, it is. God damn it! And it's been a really good game too. And now this is gonna be it.
And those 10-minute stoppage time you predicted are now about to come true.
Here it is. Here it is, baby. Money back guaranteed, +10. Holy crap! I think they're gonna call it off, man. It like because his hand is
such a shit show, man.
This is a disaster.
This is a disaster.
I feel for the refs in this position. How do you call this? Do you just say, "Hey, they were jostling, whatever," or do you say, "Technically, it hit his hand, therefore no goal"? What would you say?
Yo, look at Deepu's positioning right now. He looks like a prime striker, washing the blood off of his face right in the referee's periphery. It's insane.
Yeah,
they're gonna say no goal.
They're gonna say no goal.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, look, you kind of have to. It's messy. That is messy.
I think it's because it was originally called a no goal, and like you didn't see anything there that changes it. I think if had it been called like a goal, and then we go to VAR, it would have been interesting. Fuck, man.
Deepu positioning is insane. He doesn't wipe it. He doesn't try and fix it. He's just like washing it off with water in front of the ref. I love that.
All the blood and glory, bro. All the blood and glory.
How are we feeling, Jose? You feel hard done by?
No, to be honest, bro, I've been hard done by worse, way worse than this. So I mean, it is what it is. Like it hit both players in the hands. It really could have gone either way. I think the original call on the field change is what's most important here. It's what there's nothing there in the replay that changes the on-field call, but I wonder how it would have gone had they just decided to leave it as a goal and then go back and review. It bounced around so many times. Oh, now with Deepu getting his eye looked at, these 5 are going to turn to 10. Like, I don't see how it stays 5 minutes.
Absolutely. I mean, we haven't seen 1 second of the +5, have we?
No.
We're 3 minutes in. Yeah, this.
And now we just sub off Zinni for Nelson. So now we sub off our midfielder for actually another forward, another winger. This is going to be interesting.
Wow, Nelson with another late one here. That'd be crazy.
That'd be immense, bro. Either way, man. If we lose this game, I don't know. These are points that are big, but we still have to take Aston Villa at home. I like that. A long season. Yeah. And everybody here who's shit talking Arsenal. What place for your team, bro? Go ahead. Reel them off. Let's go.
No, dude. Honestly, anybody that's making like predictions right now, it's still way too early. It'll be way too early if you make predictions in January. Like
Facts.
We're not even halfway through.
Bro,
we're not halfway through the season.
Arsenal led the league for over 200 days last season. Didn't fucking matter. Yeah. And he still did it. So ain't no one clocking league titles especially for Aston Villa at this point of the year.
Oh my God, McGinn with the burners here.
McGinn's burners, bro.
Shoot it! Oh my God, take it with your right, bro. You're a Premier League player.
Gabriel, what the fuck are you doing?
That's shocking.
Oh my God.
Who was 32? Is that Dendonka?
No, it's another place. A young player.
I love it.
Is it Dendonka?
I think it is. I think Dendonka, bro.
I honestly haven't seen that man play this season.
That was a shocking pass. That's a man who's been on the bench most of the season.
Yeah, bro. Well, Gabriel, he did start the season off the bench. Remember, like when we weren't playing him, and it was.
I'm talking about Dendonka, but yes, Magalhaes. That was. You can't just lose the ball in your own box, bro. Like that's.
Yes,
that's
he does shit like this sometimes, bro. It's I know he is one of the most underrated center backs, but his decision making comes into question not too often, but at times.
This is a really good run. Havertz, stay on side, baby. Come on. You're not giving Declan much help there.
All right, we got time, bro. We got time.
That's a decent.
No.
Pau Torres clears.
Dude, they gotta crank it.
It honestly needs to be someone else besides Gabriel giving that ball, in my opinion. It's got to be.
Yeah.
It's got to be Odegaard or somebody crossing that in.
Yeah. True. Pretty quiet game for Ben White, I will say.
Yeah. Come on.
Declan.
Come on, Kai.
Really. Oh, nice little mega there.
Pass it. Oh, top of the box, top of the box. Damn it, Leo.
Yeah, that was foolish. That was foolish.
McGinn using that Scottish bod.
Tackle by Reece.
Perfection there. Oh, yeah,
we definitely moves. For a big guy, he moves.
We got 3 more minutes, no doubt here, minimum.
Look, if this result holds, I think what's more impressive, man. I have nothing against Villa. I actually think Villa's a very underrated side that most teams don't give credit for. Had this been like City or United or Liverpool, I'd be much more upset. But I think I don't know if Villa will keep this up. What a massive
for them. Yeah. Okay. Kamara.
Oh, no.
That's the wrong ball.
Yeah,
that's the complete wrong ball.
Was that Ramsey or Kamara?
That's Kamara, 41. Oh.
No, it's Jacob Ramsey.
No, that is Jacob Ramsey. You're right.
Yeah. Good player, by the way. He will go on to be.
I hope they keep him, bro. England. I hope they keep him.
That's it, bro. Calmate, Dibu. Calmate, bro.
I would love Dibu to beat the hell out of Havertz.
That would be sick, and he could too. What a
Havertz,
stud, man.
I'm not a Havertz guy.
I don't know if anybody really is. I mean, I don't like. Had that been Declan, damn. Kai being cheeky.
If I'm Dibu, I'm taking the red there, and I just hit him in the face.
You just eat it.
Respect.
You just eat it, bro.
Ask for forgiveness later.
You see his manager, right? You see Unai being like, "Hey."
Yeah.
He's like, "Please, God, please, God, please, God."
Yeah, he's like, Dibu, don't do it. How could you not like Emi Martinez if he was your goalkeeper? Like, honestly, such a character.
God.
Yeah, he's literally like a us against the world type of keeper for a fan base. Like he legitimately is like that guy is going to protect you no matter what, and he will antagonize everyone along the way.
And that's what you gotta have. You gotta have somebody to ride for you like that.
Can somebody challenge for the ball in the air? How about that? Like one fucking time? Good Lord, bro.
Yeah, somebody want to get underneath it?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Oh my God.
Oh, dude, remember what I said about Eddie Nketiah? Remember what I said about it? I take it all back.
You said he was the most clinical 9 in world football? Oh my God. Oh, he's off too. Excellent, Nketiah. Real good work there.
Right there, that's what we call boludo in the industry.
Do you not bring that down with your chest and try to hit it?
He's gone in January, bro. He's gone in January.
You think so?
I'm partly hoping, but equally, I will also say that I just think it's going to happen.
Dude,
if we go after Ivan Toney, I think Nketiah's gone.
Okay.
Arteta dipped. He left.
Yeah.
Dang.
He's getting ready for the
presser.
He's ready to go fucking in on that team right now. I mean, granted, it wasn't a bad performance. What he needs to criticize more than anything was the god-awful finishing.
Yeah.
There it is. Fill it through.
Wow. Big win.
Big win.
Dude.
Jack, you called it, man. Hats off to you. 1-0.
Up for Villa.
It could have been a draw. It could have gone either way. Arsenal back to second. Fuck, man.
Dude.
It does set up a very, very fantastic December, though.
I would love for Villa to win the league.
Arsenal get Brighton next. Arsenal get Brighton next. Going to be a massive game. I don't know who Villa have.
Dude,
we have Liverpool on the 23rd. Fucking huge game.
Oh my God, bro.
There's a lot coming up.
Okay, let's check on Villa and what they're doing.
Oh my gosh, they just got
all because of Leon Bailey. Look, guys, I'm normally if anybody's seen me in my videos on the stream, I yell quite a bit for Arsenal, but I'll give flowers where they're due. John McGinn, Leon Bailey. I don't care what Connor says. Leon Bailey is massive.
Leon Bailey was kind of quiet, like later in the
second
match.
Half. Second half.
I think he got subbed off mad early, didn't he?
I think so. Because was it halftime for Diaby?
It might have been for Diaby because that's Diaby popped
the
up.
Goal he had after the goal he had one more run and then he was pretty quiet.
In the goal, I think the goal for them at that point was to become pragmatic, and it was now can we just hit it up to Diaby with? And not that Bailey doesn't have speed, but I think Diaby is just someone who likes to run straight down the pitch and get it there as fast as he can.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
he came off 46th minute, but great first half from Leon Bailey. I mean, you're not gonna create more than like a couple chances against Arsenal, and that's what he did.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Villa's staying top.
Who do they have next?
Are you ready for this? So they got Brentford, Sheffield, Man United, Burnley, and then Everton. On January 14th is Everton. I think they got Man U. I think they win.
There's a couple trap games in there. There's a couple
trap games. But if they play the way that they did here today, like if Leon Bailey stays in form,
this week was like what, baby. Dude? Villa has looked immense this week, and I'll
winners of this week
by far, 100%. Everybody will point to Liverpool, but keep in mind Liverpool needed the red card by Jordan Ayew this morning to salvage that, and I say salvage because they won it in stoppage time.
Yeah.
To keep up top in first place. I don't know.
Palace
might challenge them.
Palace just got blown out by Bournemouth like on Wednesday and then lost again today. They're in a bit of a tailspin right now too. Villa beat City and Arsenal. Like there's no comparison here for biggest dub.
Yeah.
No, there isn't. But who else has beat City and Arsenal this year? Has anybody?
No. And I will say for me, like
anybody will.
Liverpool maybe.
Yeah, Liverpool's probably
the only bet I would make.
We can't because we already drew you guys. So
yeah. I mean, you can still get a dub versus both City and Arsenal this season. It's possible.
We could go undefeated against y'all, but we couldn't do the quadruple. No.
Yeah. The double sweep.
I'm not saying quadruple. I'm just saying you win a game against City and Arsenal.
Yeah, it's still possible for Spurs. I just don't know if it'll happen depending on when Van de Ven and Madison are both back and impacting the team they were to start the season.
Yeah.
But I still think that Liverpool have the best shot. But I still think the best chance to catch Liverpool's Villa by far.
Who'd you say, Connor?
What about Chelsea?
No.
Well, hold on. Let's not say that. They tied City. They have weird games.
They tied us too. I just feel like they're too inconsistent. Like I would, if I'm a betting man, which I kind of am on occasion, I just would never ever put my money on any Chelsea match because I don't know how they're going to play or what version of Chelsea is going to show up.
They seem to get up. I mean, they smacked us. We were playing with 9, but yeah.
Well, also some of that was. And I will call it this because I still think that managers need to be able to adapt. I think it was Big Ange's tactics and him just saying, I'm going to hold my ground. But I think you need to have a pragmatic approach ready in case you have to implement it. In case you get 2 red cards, you have to be able to fight your way out of there with a point. That's what I think he should have done. But either way, there's an asterisk on that one for me. I just think Chelsea against United was so bad. They got a goal, but it was so bad.
Yeah,
it just didn't look that good.
Chelsea are usually bad.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. Most money spent, and if we're gonna, if people are gonna roast Kai Havertz, I need to hear the same fucking slander for Enzo, for Caicedo, for all these guys who were people were roasting other teams for not getting them. Arsenal for missing out on Enzo. Remember the Liverpool for missing out on Caicedo and how they went back and forth. Like, now we look like geniuses, bro. We look so smart for not overspending on those guys.
Yeah, I will say though, Enzo's like. He's not incredible for Chelsea, but he's producing. I do think he will eventually become worth the money. But dude, I think he would have destroyed at Arsenal. I think you put Enzo Fernandez on Arsenal, you guys.
I think he's a team around him. He really does. He can't be like the everything. He can't be the Frank Lampard.
He's solid. Like the way that he's able to flow in and out of the game, like when Reece James was healthy. Like the game last week, it was kind of insane. He was able to play like Messi in that, like he impacts the game and then disappears. Not to the same caliber before everybody loses their mind, but like the way that he is able to fade in and fade out of the game was really impressive. I've never seen him play like that, and it's really cool.
Is it out of pocket to say that Cole Palmer's been Chelsea's best player?
No, not out of pocket at all. I don't think.
No, and people made the penalty argument, but the dude's a dog.
He's a dog.
You know what he's doing? It's like it feels like somebody forced him to get his, like he was cursed by God to have that haircut forever, and so he knows the only way to escape that is is to play soccer so good that you have to ignore the haircut.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, bro, he doesn't mean. I'll be honest, bro. He doesn't look like a footballer. Like he,
No,
like,
he
you look at
doesn't.
him, like I bet you see him in street clothes, you're like
Kind of looks like a
look him up
data
and down,
software
like
engineer or
nah,
something.
that ain't it. But then you watch him,
Yes.
play, like dude, he's immense.
He looks like he plays table tennis semi-professionally.
I like that comparison.
Dude, I'm not. I love him. I love him. He was good.
He showed
at
it in the
City,
Arsenal
but-
game for me. He showed it in the Arsenal game.
Yeah.
I think so anyway. And Enzo, to me, going back to that point that you make, Connor, I like Enzo.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I told you guys this. My son's name is Enzo, not after Enzo Fernandez, but just we had a Lorenzo, we had a Lorenzo planned, and then we shortened it to Enzo.
I like it. It's a good name.
bro.
It's a solid name.
It is a great name. It
is a great name. I love it. And then it just turns out. But now I have a real fear that he's going to like Enzo Fernandez because his name is Enzo. And I didn't think it through, bro. I really didn't think it through. I'm like, fuck, man, he's on an 8-year contract.
Yeah.
My kid's gonna be a Chelsea fan, but I don't know. We'll see. But I think
no, buddy. You just got to get him to watch the games. There ain't no shot.
I hope so. But what if Chelsea figures it out, right? Maybe barring this season, they might finish wherever, right? But maybe the youth plan starts to come to fruition and Enzo starts to look like the real deal, the Frank Lampard they were hoping they signed. Cole Palmer becomes the out and out guy up top, and then you have Caicedo actually being the destroyer he was at Brighton.
Yeah.
I mean, that team should be scary. They're just not right now for some reason.
Correct. Yeah. Guys, I do have to dip. I got a lot of activities planned for the rest of the day. But Jose, appreciate you coming on, man. This was a blast.
Absolutely, man. Anytime, boys. Anytime. I honestly, this is 2 Arsenal streams back to back where I have not enjoyed it as much as I could have. Maybe it's a fucking kit, bro. I think I might change out of my black kit.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know, bro. But look, last time it was just me, and I was basically crying on stream. So this is a massive upgrade. I will take hanging out with the boys and vibing over crying by myself watching Haaland score a hat trick. So, and it was the day that I interviewed Connor. So right after that, I had to go into his stream with a City fan, and I'm like, bro, I got to pretend that I'm not like in shambles right now.
Yeah.
So it's no, man, this was great, bro. Anytime you guys want me to have me back on, I'm always a friend of Deadball, bro. This is fun.
Next North London Derby, 100%, dude.
Oh, 1,000%, bro. You let me know. But otherwise, man, you guys have a great day. It's just, despite the result, man, I still had a good time.
Yeah,
man.
Agreed.
I had a blast. And I'll put all your socials down below for Goals TV and yourself in the description. You guys make sure you check out Jose on Twitter as well. Check out the Goals TV platform if you guys haven't done so already. They're doing some really good stuff over there. And we'll have to get Jose back for North London Derby Part 2. Or I guess even when City play Arsenal again, that'd be another exciting game.
Oh yeah, my nerves, bro. Jesus,
dude. I'm looking more forward to that one because I can just be a neutral. You know what I mean?
North London Derby, meltdown, bro. You're not ready. It's gonna be.
Dude, yeah, it does feel really good to watch games that you're not invested in. Like
it does.
Last time I had fun watching the Mexico stream, and I'm having fun watching this one. Like, because I don't care. This is so nice.
Yeah, I don't know what that's like. I'm sure I'll get an opportunity soon, but until then.
Bro, I hate Mexico streams. They're just painful. Like
they are painful. It's not fun. I don't do this because I like it.
No. I'm like, let's watch Argentina Paraguay. That's my stream right there. I'm like, I'm gonna kick back, relax, dude.
That sounds like an awful evening to me. That sounds terrible.
Yeah. It was a decent game in hindsight, but all right, guys, we appreciate you for jumping in the chat. We'll see you on